Everyone's entering the age of bone cultivation. Anyone can open a bone jar by trading their lifespan. Some people have insane luck. They instantly get a spring-autumn bone and reverse time. Others pull a sword immortal bone. They become unbeatable sword immortals right on the spot. As the human torch in your past life, you stumble upon a weird, colorless bone jar, and it opens without needing anything. But as soon as you crack it open, the very next second, a blood-red GU worm drills straight through your head. You, a mighty 7-turn powerhouse, actually get one-shotted by this mysterious bug. When you wake up again, you find yourself reborn 30 years ago. Right away, you suspect your rebirth is tied to the GU worm. But GU worms with time power are just the spring-autumn GU, also known as spring-autumn cicada. But spring-autumn GU isn't red. Just then, your chest suddenly feels off. You quickly check your body, and you spot a bug nestled on your heart. It's that same creepy blood-red GU worm. The next moment, the system voice pops up. Lifespan GU, mythical rank, 1-turn level. 2-turn condition, 1,000 years of lifespan. Ability to devour lifespan. Hearing this, your heart skips. It's really the legendary lifespan GU. On par with luck GU, destiny GU, spring-autumn GU, and so on. One of the ancient world's 23 GU types. Not a single person in your previous life had one. Legend has it, if you master lifespan, you own endless life? And in this world where bone jars require lifespan, having the lifespan GU means you have it all. But you don't have much time to be happy now, because in 2 months, this city will be wiped out by a disaster. Then the whole world will plunge into crises. Right at that moment, a group of beggars walks toward you. Seeing them, memories from your past life pop up. Last life, campus beauty, Liu Ruyan framed you for secretly filming her. So you got expelled and kicked out of your dorm. After that, you had to carry your white bone jar into this alley. The beggars saw you as a student, not only took your bone jar, but also beat you half to death. If not for a kind stranger passing by, you would have died right there on the street. Staring at these beggars, you flash a wicked grin. They owe you. This time, they'll pay with their lives. You pull the ancient jar from your pocket. When you see a number engraved on it, it means you need 10 years of lifespan to open this jar. But just as you're about to open it, a window suddenly pops up. 1-turn flame, white grade. After refining, you can control fire. No danger at all. You're shocked for a second. Is this a bone jar hint? Your heart pounds. If this is real, that's a crazy bug. You want to check if it's true. Without hesitation, you choose to open it. The minute you touch the jar, the next moment, it bursts out a brilliant white light. A fiery GU worm stands on its base, like a ball of fire, giving off intense heat. It's the flame GU. You couldn't be happier. The hint turned out to be real. The bone jar's white light instantly grabs the beggar's attention. They glare at you fiercely.
Clutching sticks, they surround you.
The leader sneers, "Kid, hand over the GU worm, or we'll smash your head." You just smirk coldly at them. Same as last life, these beggars never change. The next moment, your powerful mental force floods into the jar. The leader panics. Crap, he's refining the GU worm! Stop him. We'll all die otherwise. The beggars freak out when they hear that. They all grab weapons and charge at you. Their only thought now, kill you. But watching them, it feels like slow-mo to you, with your 7-turn level mental power. Even without the GU worm, you could hunt them easily. And now you've already refined the GU worm. Next second, blazing fire erupts sky high. You look like a human torch. Your whole body lights up. Powerful mental energy is maxing out the flame. You casually wave your hand. The fire instantly engulfs them. The beggars in the flames beg desperately, crying out in agony, "Don't kill me. We'll never do it again."
Hearing this,
you find it funny. You begged for mercy yourself last life. They even handed over your jar willingly, but still got beaten half to death. Soon they're all burned alive. You walk among their corpses. Immediately, you activate Lifespan GU. After that, light green threads drift out from the beggars' bodies and fuse into you. You've absorbed 110 years of lifespan. You're really satisfied with this number. 8 beggars had this much lifespan. definitely worthy of being one of the top 23 GU types. Ordinary ancient corpses trying to get more lifespan. Have to refine a GU worm called Beast GU. It takes tons of time and costs a lot of energy. No comparison to lifespan GU. You think for a bit and remember the upgrades at the ancient store. If you can get an upgrade, you can reach 4-turn ancient poetry evolution in 2 months. Bone, a legendary GU worm, ranks 88th on the GU worm list. It lets other GU worms evolve. If you're lucky, you can make this flame GU evolve into something stronger. But first, you need a place to stay. Later, you check into a 3-star hotel. After a shower, you feel relaxed. You turn on the TV. It's the global news. You barely remember much about this period. You need to get caught up. Europe's Loch Ness might have the legendary water monster. It can control the weather. A water element 6-turn ancient corpse is going to check it out. But now they've vanished. There's a strange zone in the Pacific Bermuda Triangle. From afar, you can see an ancient underwater city rising to the surface. Fuji volcano in the island nation seems about to erupt. Someone found a terrifying giant fire beast. Right at the crater, all across China, 72 mysterious beings appeared, suspected to be Cao Cao's tomb. Entry conditions unknown. You ponder these news stories. These are all high-risk places in your past life. But Cao Cao's 72 relics were a huge opportunity. Cao Cao's 72 mysterious tombs will all open up instantly in half a year. But only one tomb actually wakes Cao Cao. Back then, the ancient corpses who entered didn't try to awaken him. They let him sleep longer. They didn't dare risk it. Nobody knew if revived Cao Cao would be a blessing or disaster for humanity. But you know that Cao Cao's revival will guard China. And China's genius youths won't be wiped out early. Thinking about this, a slight smile forms on your lips. It's time for Boss Cao to come out and play this time around. As for all the merry women out there, to get that blue-grade evolution in the shop, you decide to grab a little opportunity from your past life first. Back then, during a run for your life, you stumbled across an old tree outside Galaxy City and found a green ancient jar worth 100,000 silver coins. With this windfall, with your ability to get hints, you can easily make money. Crack open the jar for $1 million blue ancient jar. Should be a breeze. So, fresh from a shower and still in hotel pajamas, you walk out, catching the front desk's surprised look. Passing by a small alley, you spot a familiar figure. Li Ling from the Scavenger Organization. Scavengers are an official group. They specifically handle cities, clearing out invading beasts and monsters. Last time, he saved your dying self in that alley. Running into your savior again. Of course you go say hi. Good evening, Captain Li. You seem in a good mood. Out here killing tonight. Those little beggars died pretty horribly. Li Ling turns to look at you. He can't help but twitch his mouth. Says, just go home early. There are some ancient corpses roaming around here, with your 7th stage mental strength hiding things. Li Ling doesn't notice any sign of bugs from you, so he's not suspicious. You salute him right away. Say, okay, Captain Li, I'm going back now. When you're further away, you start complaining. You're the evil bone master. Your whole family are evil bone masters. The outskirts aren't safe within Galaxy City. You might run into monsters or beasts on the way. After thinking for a bit, you decide to upgrade your Flame Valley bug first. First tier Flame Valley is a common bug. Not too strong, not too weak. So upgrading to the 2nd tier is pretty straightforward. Just needs 10 years of life, usually. Unless someone has a specific evolution path for their bug. Otherwise, most people won't upgrade low-grade bugs. First, low-grade bugs tier. Even 2nd tier isn't high. Second, lifespan is precious. Nobody wants to spend life on a bug they might throw away any time. But for you, years are just numbers. Now you still have 121 years left. That's plenty. You open your info panel. Pick Purify. As 10 years are shaved off your life, they flow into the flame bone. Flame bone bursts with powerful fire. The flames burn hotter. A fiery pattern settles on the back. Tier 2. Flame bone evolution success. You check with your mind and nod, satisfied. Even though Flame Valley didn't get a huge boost, no new abilities either, but its firepower has doubled. An hour later, you finally reach the old tree from your past memories. In your last life, you came here running from killers. Stumbled in by accident. It's been over 30 years now. You totally forgot the exact spot for the bone jar. You walk around the tree. Spot a patch of soil with a different color. Looks newly dug. You try digging a bit. Sure enough, you find a green bone jar. It's the same one from your previous life. You're a bit confused. Maybe it just respawned recently. You don't think much of it. You focus on the green bone jar. The next moment, a prompt appears on the jar. There's a special tier invisible bone inside this jar. Refine it, and you'll gain invisibility. You're super excited inside. The green jar actually gave a blue quality bone, and an ultra-rare invisibility one. Even with blue jars, it's real tough to get invisibility bones. An invisibility bone sells for at least 5 million silver coins. And that's if you can even find one. Thinking of how you sold it in your past life? For just 100,000 silver coins. Makes you want to slap yourself. You don't hesitate. Spend 100 years of life and open it. Right away. A blue glow bursts from the jar. A half-transparent bug stands in the center. Just as you're about to refine it, a big guy suddenly jumps out. Yells at you, "I just buried that jar. Barely took a leak. And you dug it up already." You finally realize, this isn't just a wild jar. No wonder the soil looked different. The big guy is glaring at you, totally pissed. He's got a giant centipede around his waist. That's a sky centipede bone. You frown a bit. Sky centipede bone. Blue-grade battle bone bug. Has deadly venom. Top combat power among blue bone bugs. One of the strongest in its class. And from the looks of it, this centipede's already 3rd tier. After tier 3, Sky Centipede can summon a centipede form. Really powerful. If you actually fought, your flame bug would get wiped out. You scratch your head. A bit awkward. So, would you believe it was just a coincidence? Feels like you just got caught stealing. The big guy isn't buying it. He glares and curses, coincidence. You spinning yo-yo. Tell me, when did you start following me? He's got murder in his eyes. If it wasn't for your stronger spirit making you hard to read, he would have attacked by now. Your mouth twitches. Say, it really is just coincidence. Coincidence, huh? Give me back the jar then. Or you'll be sorry. While talking, a huge centipede whisker appears behind him. A creepy, evil aura presses on you. Pretty obvious. The bald guy saw the blue glow too. Looking at the centipede whisker, you squint. Yep, a 3rd-tier sky centipede. Body isn't totally green yet. No venom, fangs, or claws. Means it's not 4th tier. The big guy is shocked. Didn't expect you to recognize Sky Centipede at first glance. Even know its features. Up till now, he hasn't heard of anyone else refining Sky Centipede bones. Every upgrade, he figured out on his own. Who are you really? How do you know about Sky Centipede? When you hear this, you deliberately act all unimpressed. Say, it's just a blue-grade Sky Centipede. Isn't it normal to know? The big guy gets super annoyed. It's normal, ever since he got the Tianwu centipede bone. He searched tons of info online, but found nothing useful.
He even posted asking for help.
Got bombarded by countless netizens' questions. What is Wujiu Valley? He felt maybe he was the only person in the world who had it. Tan Wujiu Valley. Today is the first time he heard someone else talk about it. Heard about Tian Wujiu Valley. He was shocked. But he forced down his curiosity. Sad, even if you know, so what? If you don't give it back to me, don't blame me for being rude. Hearing this, you waved your hand. Sad, no way. I dug this up under a tree. It's a wild ancient jar. The burly guy heard that. Instantly went berserk. His whole body shook with rage. He made up his mind. Doesn't matter who you are. He's gonna fight first and ask later. Seeing he's about to attack, you quickly said, I can't give you the jar, but I can offer you an opportunity. A chance to reach the 4th turn level. Hearing this, the burly guy was shaken inside. He'd been stuck at 3rd turn for a solid 10 years. If he could really break through to 4th turn, not to mention a blue GU worm, he'd risk everything for that chance. If you can really make me 4th turn, I'll give you the green jar. I'll even owe you a favor. Deal? Plus a drop of Tian Wujiu Valley's core venom. After all, this is a big chance to reach 4th turn. The core venom of Tian Wujiu Valley is crazy valuable. Losing 1 drop could instantly weaken the Tianwu centipede bone's power. This special material is basically extinct on the market. It's priceless even if you have the money. The burly guy flat out refused. No way, absolutely not. There are only a few drops of core venom in total on the Tianwu centipede bone. His reaction was exactly what you expected. If I can make Tianwu centipede bone reach fourth turn, then would he still worry about venom? At the mention of fourth turn, the burly guy shivered. If you really could achieve it, it'd be worth handing over all the venom. Everything will be replenished after the fourth turn anyway. After hesitating a bit, the burly guy agreed. If you can really help me reach fourth turn, I'll give you the venom, but you gotta tell me the method first. For Tianwu Valley's fourth turn, the main requirement is a purple-grade venom grass, plus 3,000 years of lifespan.
Hearing this,
The burly guy was shocked. This is info provided by the data panel. The fourth turn method for Tianwu Valley. And if you want this info, you first need to have a third turn Tianwu centipede. You said calmly. I know this plan is super tough. Venom grass is a high-end evolution item for poison types. Basically impossible to buy, no matter the price. The burly guy forced himself to calm down and said, as long as you know. So what now? So I've got another fourth turn formula for Tianwu centipede. In a past life, you killed a fifth turn ancient corpse with the Tianwu centipede bone. From the loot, you saw another fourth turn method for Tianwu Valley. Hearing that, the burly guy's eyes widened a bit. Jiu worms don't just evolve in one way. That's not a secret in the ancient world.
he forced himself to stay calm.
Asked, why should I trust your formula is real? You grinned, pointed at the sky. I don't need you to believe me. As long as the heavens do, that's good enough. Then you started making hand signs, and loudly declared, let heaven and earth witness, submitting an unrecorded formula. As soon as you finished speaking, a terrifying golden thunder crashed down. Countless golden lightning bolts lit up the night sky. Right after, a golden paper and pen appeared in front of you. That's the power of heaven and earth. Only a true formula gets recognized. If it's fake, the attempt fails. Staring at the golden scene before him, the burly guy's eyes almost popped. He remembered reading a post online. Legend says only those above sixth turn can have a formula witnessed by heaven and earth. Get it recorded. Watching his reaction, you smiled slightly. In your previous life, you reached seventh turn. Your spirit mark is still imprinted in your soul. So of course you can do this. Tianwu centipede bones fourth turn formula. 3 earth centipede bones. 1 venom centipede bone. 2 venom wheatgrasses. Plus 1,000 years of lifespan. We'll let Tianwu centipede bone reach fourth turn. Once the record is complete, a golden mark appears on the paper. That means it's approved by heaven and earth. Then you hand the paper to the burly guy. Now do believe me. The burly guy trembled with excitement. Meanwhile, he felt a wave of fear inside. With powers like this, either you're a sixth turn powerhouse, or you have an orange grade record, the top genius among ribworms.
And
There's probably a powerful force behind you. No way a genius like this isn't protected. He swallowed hard. His whole body quivered, thinking if he'd tried to fight, he'd probably be dead by now. Next second, the guy pulls out a knife and stabs the Tianwu centipede bone's belly, squeezes every bit of venom into a bottle. Then he respectfully handed the bottle to you, saying, "This is my gift to you." This time, his attitude is super sincere. You really didn't expect it. He actually drained the Tianwu centipede dry. The more you look, the more you like him. This guy is legit. In your previous life, if it wasn't for his green bone jar, you'd have died in Galaxy City. In the end, you still owe him a favor. After taking the venom, you gave him the formula. He was so pumped after getting the recipe. He looked up wanting to say thanks, but found you'd totally disappeared. Seeing this, he was shocked. What a master. Gone so fast. I can't even sense a trace. Looking at the formula in his hands, tears streamed down the burly guy's shaking face. Jiaduo's dad finally has a shot at revenge. But the burly guy didn't know. You hadn't really left. You were just invisible for that long. You'd already refined that invisibility GU. Looks like this guy's got his own story too. Giving him the formula settles my debt to him. Galaxy City's ancient corpse street is over 1,500 meters long.
Here.
Ancient corpses can buy all daily necessities. You've only got one goal this time. Open GU jars. Try to get as many powerful GU worms as possible. Raise your strength. Even though right now you have 3 GU worms with top-tier red-level lifespan, blue-grade invisibility GU, and white-grade flame GU. But these 3 gusts don't get along. They can't really trigger any reaction.
Plus.
You haven't applied to the Heavenly Emperor for Ancient Corpse level assessment. So strictly speaking, you're still an insignificant Ancient Corpse, not even at the first rank yet. What you're most curious about is, after reincarnation, with your 7th rank Ancient Corpse soul mark, when you break through to first rank again, will the Heavenly Emperor still give you rewards? Heaven and Earth rewards can only be claimed at each corpse rank advancement. The rewards are always very precious. Many are things you could never get in the real world. No matter what, while you think about it, you arrive at an antique store. As you enter, a very attractive sales lady approaches. She greets you right away. Welcome, honored guest. Thanks for visiting. Would you like a shopping guide? You quickly wave your hand to refuse. Seeing this, the sales lady smartly steps back. Then you start browsing the shelves for antiques. Most on display are white and gray antiques, with only a few in green. Only the very center has a blue antique. You focus on those ancient jars. Info boxes start popping up one after another. Gray jar, just a pile of useless dirt. Not much nutrition. Can't even grow flowers. White jar, there's a pile of poop inside. If you open it, you'll be hit by the smell. White bone jar here. Contains a water drop GU. White grade.
It's a basic combat GU.
Gray bone jar. Contains a poison bee. Super fast. If you open it, you might get stung. Could even die. White bone jar. Contains a death GU. If opened, you die instantly. Your expression gets weirder the more you see. Did the store owner's ancestors get robbed or something? Almost all these jars basically have bad effects. Most importantly, a death GU can even appear in a white jar. Death GU is the scariest GU in jars. Without a doubt, they're usually only found in blue jars. Every jar opener's nightmare. The moment you open a death GU, it does a judgment. 50% chance to live or die. Just like flipping a coin. Your life is all up to fate. Doesn't matter what rank you are. If it's a die result, you drop dead on the spot. No resistance at all. You think for a bit, then grab a white bone jar. If you use it right, it could be a deadly surprise for your enemies.
Next.
You grab another white bone jar with the water drop GU. Its value is similar to a flame GU, about 300,000 silver coins. If you raise both flame GU and water drop GU past rank 3, you can try to fuse them. Even though water and fire clash, it's exactly this kind of conflict that gives a slim chance for fusion, evolving into a stronger GU, a green-grade water fire GU. Power of water and fire blended, super strong in battle. Then you head to the green and blue jar section. Loads of info pop up again. Green jar contains a giant sausage. Gray grade, tasty battlefield rations. Green jar contains the power of aging. When opened, you instantly grow old, lose 20 years of life. Green jar contains an illness. Opening it makes you sick. Just glancing at these, you feel speechless. Maybe the store manager is just born unlucky. Cursed jars that bring aging or disease. Even a dog would shake its head at. Still, he bought them all. No wonder the shop is so empty. Not a single other person. If you couldn't see these clues, you'd probably never make it out of the store alive. You force yourself to finish looking. Finally, you spot a few decent gusts. One is the 10,000-year beast GU. Refining it gives you an extra 10,000 years of life. For corpses, that's the only normal way to get more years. You have to refine beast Gus, worth at least 10 million silver coins. A blue-grade sword bone GU. A high-attack fighting GU. Killing can happen in a flash. At least worth 5 million silver. And a green-grade electric current GU. Worth 800,000 silver. Then, you take your 9 jars to check out. 1 blue jar is 1 million. 5 green jars are 500,000. 3 white jars are 30,000. Altogether, you spend 1.53 million silver. You still have 3 million silver on your card. That's plenty. Before coming, you'd planned to sell off some heavenless venom GU poison to get more cash. But on the way, you ran into a wounded 3rd rank female ancient corpse. So you used your 7th rank mental power to heal her GU. She paid you 3 million for treatment. This also let you realize another quick way to make money. Professional GU master. Planning and diagnosing Gus for people has always been a line of work. Famous masters can easily charge in the tens of millions. Since you were a 7th rank master, you're definitely the real deal. Thinking this, you ask the clerk, "Hey, do you guys buy Gus here?" "We do, sir. We buy them at market. Standard prices. Are you looking to sell some extra Gus?"
You nod.
You plan to sell 2 of your 9 jars that you don't need. After all, you have divine sight. Having to pay for opening Gus feels like an insult. Originally, you planned to hit the slums after shopping, maybe find a couple of tough beggars, and take some life years from them. But with the 10,000-year beast GU, they get a break for now. Right now, you have 11 years of life left. That's just enough to open a white GU jar. So you pick up a white GU jar, inject 10 years of your life, and the jar bursts out in bright white light. A fat bug appears in front of you, with 10 rings of flesh, each ring representing 1,000 years of life. The saleslady nearby gasps, covers her mouth, and stomps excitedly. It's a 10,000-year beast GU. Can't believe it's really a 10,000-year beast GU. You're so lucky, sir. A whole month. And finally, someone gets something good from our shop.
Hearing this,
Your mouth twitches. You seriously haven't sold anything good for a month? The saleslady nods excitedly. Yep, for a whole month. Every customer left the store defeated. 2 even died right in the store. 1 opened a bomb bug and got blown up. Another got a crocodile and slipped and died outside. The more you hear, the darker you feel inside. The shop owner really must have bad luck. This is just cursed. Not selling anything for a month is bad enough. But people actually died? Seeing your strange look, the saleslady quickly covers her mouth again. Maybe our luck is finally turning around. Look, you just got a 10,000-year beast GU. That's at least 10 million silver. You're not thinking of returning the other jars, are you? The saleslady looks a bit anxious. If the manager finds out, his big mouth cost him 1 million worth of jars, he'll totally blow up. You just chuckle and shake your head. Don't worry, I'm not returning anything. Maybe the last customers already took all the bad jars. Now only good ones are left. After you refine the 10,000-year beast GU, you pick up a green jar. As you add 100 years of life, the jar erupts in a flash of green light. Next, a GU bug crackling with electricity appeared right in front of us. The shop assistant girl was totally stunned by this. The electric current GU is worth 800,000. Sir, you actually hit it again. Could the shop's bad luck really be gone? The shop assistant was super excited. She actually jumped up on the spot. I'm finally not the bad luck store clerk anymore. From now on, this will be the lucky shop. Then you open 3 more green bone jars in a row. Green storage bones can store items. The starting space is just 1 cubic meter. They're worth 1.5 million silver coins. Green tier pretty bone. Girls can get prettier after refining it. And there's no trace of cosmetic surgery. It's worth 1 million silver coins. Green tier power bone. Refining it makes you stronger. Worth 800,000 silver coins. The shop assistant beside you was totally numb. She was so excited she was shaking. Did all the bad jars in the store already get bought up? Now, only high-quality bone jars are left. Maybe I should spend all my savings and buy one too. You plan to open the rest of the jars later. Open too many at once, people might get suspicious. You handed over the pretty bone and power bone. How much are these 2 GU bugs worth? Sir, pretty bone is 1 million silver coins. Power bone, 800,000 silver coins. That's a total of 1.8 million silver coins. As she spoke, the shop assistant's eyes were full of envy. This guy only spent 1.5 million silver coins on jars. Now the shop has to pay him 1.8 million. He just made 300,000 silver coins, clean.
plus,
He still has a long life bug worth 10 million. And a blue bone jar he hasn't opened. Isn't he ridiculously lucky? Thank you for shopping with us, sir. You're the luckiest person I've ever met. I'll never forget you. Hearing this, you cracked a small smile. Then you browsed around a few more shops. Came across two pretty decent GU bugs. A blue tier stealth for hiding your presence. And a green tier speedrunner. Makes you move faster. Besides that, you also bought some upgrade materials. But your silver coins didn't decrease. They actually grew to over 20 million. As for the electric current GU, you just sold it off. It's really not that helpful for you. Now you face a new problem. High-tier jars in this store are super rare. Even blue jars are hard to find. And as for purple jars, you haven't seen a single one. That's because all purple and higher jars are pretty much controlled by the big factions. Even if they can't open them right away, they still won't let them show up on the market. That's basically a monopoly. To keep wild zombies from getting stronger, groups can keep their zombies in check, so they can't run wild. But if wild zombies turn evil and get those high-tier jars, that's when things get dangerous for the world. As for the top-level factions, you've got the Sweepers, the Hades Hall, and the Immortal Pavilion. Sweepers are the official group. They're the strongest. They have branches in every city, most resources, and the highest status. But the catch is, it's super risky. If the city gets attacked by monsters or something, Sweepers are always the last to evacuate. Hades Hall and Immortal Pavilion are places where only top zombies have a say. If you're lower ranked, even if you get a great jar or GU bug, if the bosses like it, you gotta hand it over. After thinking it over, you still decide to join the Sweepers. Last life, you joined for high-tier jars anyway. That's how you join Sweepers. As for being selfless, let someone else do that. But for now, getting stronger matters most. Now you have all the materials and GU bugs you need. Time to fuse water and fire GU. Fusion path unlocked for water and fire GU. Now you have 8 GU bugs in total. Red tier lifespan GU. Blue tier stealth, invisibility, and sword GU. Green tier speed GU and storage GU. White tier fire GU and water drop GU. These 8 bugs make a pretty solid combo. Good for offense and defense, with some unique moves on top. Your overall rating shouldn't be low, especially with invisibility and gravity. Your survivability is amazing. Great for sneaking and assassinating. Pair that with sword bone, and you're basically a top-notch assassin? Just imagine, after you turn invisible, hide your presence, lock on the target, and stab them with sword bone. Who could survive that? If they're not ready, even a 4th stage zombie would die. But you're not interested in being an assassin. Instead of assassinating, you like dominating fights head-on. So, you're most focused on fire GU and water drop GU. Level those two up to 4. Then fuse them. You'll get a level 4 water fire bone. Water fire bone. That's basically S tier for green battle bugs. Once it reached level 4, your power will shoot up fast. Fusing this way also saves tons of materials, so you get past the weak early stage. At this thought, you quickly opened your menu, picked Fire GU, clicked Evolve. Are you sure you want to evolve? Evolving Fire GU needs 1 flame fruit and 100 years of lifespan. You didn't hesitate at all. Chose yes right away. As the flame fruit and lifespan vanished, a burning power flooded into Fire GU. Right inside it. Instantly, Fire GU's energy went wild. At the same time, this power was evolving its body. Not long after, explosive fire burst out of Fire GU. It even burned a hole in the ceiling. You just watched calmly. Burn if it wants. I'm about to leave this hotel anyway. Level 3 Fire GU evolution complete. No break. You decided to evolve it again, with the help of your 7-stage mental power. It took a little longer, but it went smoothly. Evolution complete. A level 4, white tier fire GU.
Power.
Already matches a 1st stage blue attack bug. But that's still not your limit. Next, you looked at water drop GU. Unlike the fiery fire GU, water drop is gentle, so its evolution was easier. 1 minute later, water drop reached level 4 too. But it cost you 1,100 years of lifespan. That hurt a bit? If you couldn't absorb lifespan, you definitely wouldn't do it. Both white-gray GU forms have finished evolving. Next, You two will face even tougher challenges. Before starting the fusion, you took out dozens of live maggots. You fed Flame Valley and Waterdrop Valley worms a bit. After all, there's a 90% chance of evolution failure. Failure means death. If they never get a full meal before dying, that's actually pretty sad. Even though the Waterfire Valley worm is only green grade, once it's level 4, its abilities will totally change. This is kind of like that auto chess game you played. A 3-star white hero can still crush a rarer 1-star blue hero, even a purple one. Then you open the world info panel again, right before the fusion. You added a lot more ingredients, things that balance water and fire power, with your mental power helping out. Even tiny odds are a bit better. A glowing sphere formed instantly, appearing before you. It wrapped both Waterdrop Valley and Flame Valley worms. They both got a little nervous in that moment. Then they seemed to realize something. They looked at each other, full of hostility. Naturally, fire and water oppose each other. Now you want to merge them as one. So of course they don't want that. That's why. Even in your last life, Waterfire Valley was a super rare GU worm. Just then, the herbs you'd prepared took effect. A peaceful aura started spreading from the light sphere, a gentle force to balance them out. It balanced the powers between Flame Valley and Waterdrop Valley, neutralizing their struggle. Seeing this, you quickly used your own mental power, trying to calm the Flame Valley and Waterdrop Valley worms. Slowly, their bodies started to turn into mist, merging together. At last, a brand new GU worm appeared. Fusion success, congrats! You've obtained a rare green-grade GU worm, Waterfire. Waterfire GU's body is half blue and half red. The powers of water and fire are perfectly balanced inside it. You're super excited. You quickly check the info panel. GU worm name, Waterfire supplement. Grade, green, level 4. Powers, water and fire. Skill 1, stream fire. Can release blazing hot liquid fire with extreme heat, and it also flows like water. If it burns anyone, they get soaked and drenched as an effect. It clings like a maggot on bones, and is almost impossible to extinguish. Skill 2, boiling water test. Heated wildly by burning flames. It creates boiling hot water. This boiling water carries the traits of fire, super hot and burning. Skill 3, Waterfire burst overload compression. It channels both water and fire, fusing and compressing them again and again, until it becomes unstable, and explodes with great force. Looking at Waterfire Valley's details, you nod in satisfaction. All 3 skills can trigger area effects. Once you cast them, you'll wipe out large groups at once. Thinking about this makes you kinda want to visit Japan again. Next, it's time for the Ancient Corpse rating. After the rating, Ancient Corpses get various rewards, including talents and high-end ancient bugs. You have no idea what level you'll be rated. Because mental power isn't part of the rating, you activate your spell. A burst of golden light flashes over you. Detected. Grade 1 Longevity Ancient Artifact. All red, due to its special nature. Not included in the selection range for now. Detected. Blue Ancient Artifact. Grade 1 Invisibility, Grade 1 Stealth, Grade 1 Sword. All artifacts are top tier. Great combination. Ranked as a Grade 1 Ancient Corpse. You can choose the Assassin path. Detected. Green Artifact. All Grade 4 Waterfire Ancient Artifacts. Combat power is super strong. Continuing the rating. Rated as a Grade 2 Ancient Corpse. Final results. Grade 2 Ancient Corpse passed the level up test. You leveled up twice. You'll get 2 rounds of Heaven Earth rewards this time. Grade 1 reward. Mistwalker title. Mistwalker hides your fate. Blocks karma. Nobody, not even gods, can see your past or future. Grade 2 reward. God level talent Bloodthirster awakened. You're truly ruthless. A monster who loves killing. Talent skill 1. Every time you kill someone, your physical stats go up permanently. Talent skill 2. You can activate a slaughter field. Everyone around you gets trapped inside your slaughter field. Inside the field, your abilities skyrocket. Opponents panic and lose strength. Each kill boosts your slaughter field's power. 24-hour cooldown. After each slaughter field, you'll enter a weakened phase. Lasts 8 hours. While you're still shocked, you suddenly hear a knock at the door. you never expected. The heaven-earth rewards after leveling up twice would be a title and a god-level talent. Just as you're feeling crazy happy, knocking sounds start again. You immediately get alerted. Hello, I'm your neighbor next door. We met this morning. That charming voice rings out. And you remember this morning. You saw the one in black stockings. A tall, beautiful woman. You remember her vividly because she practiced high notes all night next door. If you hadn't just been reborn and stayed calm, you would have gone over and dealt with them already. You squint your eyes and start thinking, showing up late at night trying to talk philosophy? Obviously not. An ancient corpse visiting at midnight. Definitely up to no good. As you think this, your mouth starts to curve upward. There's excitement and eagerness in your smile. You haven't killed anyone today. You open the door, show a friendly smile. Hello, beautiful. Want to come in and sit for a bit? The pretty woman's face changes. So proactive, just as the door opens? She's seen perverts before, but rarely one this shameless. The pretty woman smiles. Looks like we're on the same page. Life's short. Gotta have fun while you can. She gives off a unique scent. Totally. Has the vibe of a mature woman. Little guy. You don't mind that I'm older, do you? Of course not. I love mature women like you. As you say this, you gently pinch her chin. Feels amazing. Super bouncy. Sticking a knife in would be really satisfying. She's just made to be killed. The pretty woman moves closer step by step and slowly takes off her clothes with practice moves. Now you pretty much know what she wants. First, she really does want to have some fun with you, but not because of your looks. It's due to a special bug inside her, a desire GU blue-grade bug. Every time after sex, the desire GU grows to some extent. That's how the bug evolves. Just keep moving, and it'll get stronger, eventually perfect. But the men who exercise with her will be drained dry, losing all their life energy, and become a dried corpse. That's one of the ancient bugs they commonly use. Just as the pretty woman is about to jump you, you dodge to the side. What's wrong, little guy? Am I not pretty enough for you?
Honestly.
You are beautiful. Nice body too. But the beauty forced by bugs like this is just too unnatural. With your strong mental power, you see right through it. It's like an ugly woman wearing someone else's face. Pretty gross, honestly.
Hearing this,
Her face instantly twists. Clearly, you hit her sore spot. She wanted you to feel pleasure. But if you want to die, that's on you. Weird energy bursts out from her. Pink mist starts to fill the air. Your eyes narrow. So it's the Desire Valley. Desire Valley fights by confusing opponents. Once someone is hit, they fall deep into magical pleasure illusions. And in those illusions, they get drained dry, ending up as a dried corpse. But you stay calm, completely unmoved. Trying to seduce you is the dumbest way ever. Even without the mental power of a level 7 ancient corpse, you'd never fall for such a cheap illusion. Because you're a cold-blooded demon. No way, how are you not affected? The pretty woman is totally stunned every other time. She used desire. The target would fall into illusion instantly, and then make disgusting faces, letting her do whatever she wanted. But this time it didn't work. You look at her with contempt. It's just a blue-grade pleasure valley. Even orange-grade Lust Valley can't shake me. In your last life, you met an insanely sexy woman, and she was totally natural. Plus, she had the legendary Lust Valley. Even facing that bombshell, you stayed rock solid, never tempted. Made her seriously doubt herself. How did you know I used Pleasure Valley? Are you with the cleaners? The pretty woman starts to panic, quickly scanning the area with her mind. But she doesn't find any ambush. Not yet. But after I kill you, I'll be one. You plan to kill this woman, as a token to join the scavengers. When she heard that, her face twisted. You think pleasure bone is all I've got? Suddenly ears grew on her head, and a brown tail popped out behind her. Her nails grew out in an instant, glinting with a cold, sharp light. Brown fox bone, blue-grade. She can morph into a brown fox for battle. Her reflexes get a huge boost. Super nimble. She can seduce and fight at the same time. Good thing it's just a low-grade fox bone. Man, writing ancient poems really isn't easy. The foxed-out woman stared at you, eyes locked. Her voice turned icy. If I'm not wrong, you just fused your worm in the room. You just became an ancient poet, right? Let me show you what a level 2 ancient poet can do. What a coincidence, I'm level 2 too. The beautiful woman snorted. She totally didn't buy it. The next second, she lunged forward. Her claws came slashing, going straight for your heart. You triggered your running bone and dodged sideways. Even brushed her fluffy foxtail. So soft and furry. Actually feels kinda nice. Can you grow more fur? I'd love a scarf made out of it. At that, she went ballistic. She slashed at you again. At the same time, she used another GU worm to blow sleeping smoke. A white mist swept toward you fast. You jumped off on one leg, dodged again. If this is all you've got, I guess it's time to kill you. Suddenly, your eyes changed color. One turned fiery red, burning like a flame. The other turned blue, clear as water. Blue and red flames appeared in your hands. One was bone-chilling blue-white fire, the other blazing red. Seeing the woman frozen with shock, you smirked. This is my first time fighting with this GU worm. My first time ever, so you should be honored. Hope you enjoy your death. Looking at this creepy scene, the woman started to panic. Her gut told her, this was pure danger. Wait, let's talk. But you ignored her. Finally got some firewood walking in on its own. No way you'd let her go. You moved your hands closer together, and right when the flames touched, a terrifying pressure burst from your hands, rushing out in all directions. It could explode any second. The woman was shaking like a leaf. This guy's insane. Literally insane. Doesn't he care if he blows himself up? Now she was genuinely scared. She turned, trying to jump out the window, but it was already too late. Water and fire were fully fused. You hurled it at her. The lotus-shaped flames shot at her. She had no time to run. Boom exploded right on her. The whole room was blasted to pieces. Red and blue flames licked everywhere. As for the woman, she was blown apart instantly, organs shredded, completely destroyed. She's dead as it gets. Even you were shocked. Dang, is the water smoke blast really that strong? Turns out you messed up. A little fire sickle instantly smoked a level 2 evil bone master. You looked at the wrecked chaos left behind and couldn't help but twitch your lips. You swear you really didn't plan to blow up her hotel.
It was purely an accident.
Then you walk over to the woman, start absorbing her lifespan. Successfully absorbed 1,312 years. Meanwhile, your God-level talent slayer is activating. Your strength, body, and mental power all got a boost. Then you grabbed the hotel phone, called the front desk to switch rooms. When the front desk girl saw the scene inside, her legs went weak. Where's my wall? What happened to my wall? Thinking of the huge explosion she heard, the front desk girl got even more scared. This psycho actually blew up the wall for fun. Seeing her shocked expression, you didn't feel embarrassed at all. This room accidentally caught fire. Please switch me to another one. Someone will cover the damages. You've decided to join the sweepers, so it's natural for the sweepers to clean up after you, even though you still have over 20 million in your account. But freeloading is a quality you can't lose. The front desk girl turned pale. She quickly nodded. All right, good. Sir, there's a freshly cleaned room on this floor. Third door to the right. The room cards inserted in the door. Oh, and there's a woman's body in there. I killed her. Now go call the police. Tell them there's an evil bone corpse here. Have the sweepers send some strong people over. Hearing you, the front desk girl reflexively looked back, then screamed like a banshee. Stop screaming. Go call the cops now. The front desk girl quickly covered her mouth. Her eyes were full of fear as she looked at you. Writing poems. This guy really is an evil bone master. He actually killed a woman in the hotel. The woman was completely naked. Must have suffered horrible torture. The front desk girl ran away in panic, watching her leave. You feel something's off. Shaking, she ran back to call the police. Guard sweeper, there's an evil bone master here. He blew through the hotel room and killed a woman. She was totally naked. Probably by that guy. Also, he's the one who told me to call the police. I'm not sure if he set a trap. Please hurry and save me. Elsewhere, after getting her report, the sweepers paid full attention. 4 squads led by 4-level poem captains with members. Over 100 corpses deployed. Lots of city residents. Even knowing there's a trap, they still have to come. That's the sweeper's mission. Meanwhile, you're chilling on the bed watching the news. No clue at all. All the sweepers in Galaxy City are coming. 5 minutes later, dozens of police cars rush in from all directions. Leading them is Li Ling, who once saved your life. Found the evil corpse's fight site, hotel restaurant. Sticking to the original plan. I'm leading Team 1 to go in. Other teams are on guard around, ready to support any time. Soon, they arrived at your old room. Looking at the messy scene, experienced Li Ling quickly made a judgment. There were Joy Valley and Firewater Valley traces. The enemy is strong. Be careful. The corpse by the wall is probably the victim. Leave it for now. Focus on catching the evil Bone Master. The group carefully went to your current room. Just as they were about to burst in, you opened the door and walked out, showing what you thought was a friendly smile. Hey, good evening. With your powerful mental strength, you noticed them right away. Li Ling and the others were all startled. Their expressions changed. They knew from countless fights. When an enemy shows up smiling like this, it usually means they fell for something. Without hesitation, they triggered their GU bugs. Their bodies flashed with bright colors. They subdued you instantly since you didn't resist. Feeling confused. Wait, Captain Li, what are you doing? Li Ling squinted his eyes. Suddenly remembered Zhao Xiang greeting him last night. So it was you. You showed up in the alley last night. Definitely not a coincidence. Didn't expect you, a poem writer, to hide so deeply. The corner of your mouth twitched. I'm a poem writer? Captain, he admits it himself. Hearing this, you almost spit blood in anger. Li Ling saw your reaction and felt something was off too. If he's a poem writer, why would he let himself get caught? You get 30 seconds to explain. Helpless. You had to explain everything that happened tonight. They all went silent after listening. That silver butterfly. Go inspect the scene. Soon, Silver Butterfly finished checking. Captain, that woman really was an evil GU master. She had Joy GU and Fragrance GU inside. Trace of Tiger GU still there. All matches her story. Li Ling and the others looked embarrassed. Sorry, we misunderstood you. Now you realized, why is it like this? Must be that damn front desk girl spreading fake news. Li Ling suddenly thought of something. You refined Firewater Valley, right? Should be level 3 now? Yes, but not level 3. It's level 4, Firewater Valley. Li Ling and the others were surprised. Firewater GU is unique. Among green GU bugs, it's top tier. Even matches level 3 blue combat GU bugs. They're almost equal. Don't know if you have any force behind you. If you're willing to join the sweepers, those poem writer merits can be credited to you. Sweepers have rich internal rewards. Even if you have a force behind you, you could consider quitting. They can negotiate for you. Sweepers now really need people. Now they have a powerful fighter. And so young. Huge potential. Li Ling can't let you go. You already planned to join the sweepers to get more benefits. You kept a calm face. What's the advantage of joining the sweepers? I don't have any force behind me. Seeing you're interested, Li Ling quickly promised, based on your power. After joining, he can promise you'll become a level 3 cleaner right away. Monthly pay, 10 blue bone jars or 1 purple bone jar, and 10 million silver coins.
Plus,
Credit for this incident will go to you. You'll earn a nice amount of points. In the organization, you can redeem stuff you can't buy outside. Sweepers have a rating system for cleaners, divided into cleaner grades 1 through 5. Grade 5 is the lowest. Grade 1 is the highest. Above grade 1 are the special, super, and king levels. In a city like Milky Way City, grade 3 cleaner is already a top position. Usually, grade 3 cleaners are grade 3 ancient corpses. Li Ling is only a grade 2 cleaner. Even the janitor director here is just grade 1. You know it very well. As a grade 2 ancient corpse yourself, this is as far as Li Ling can decide. You smile softly and reach out your right hand. Captain Li, I'm willing to join. My name is Ji-Yu Wen. You really didn't expect that all these team leaders, just to recruit a grade 2 ancient corpse like you, even tried the honey trap in public. As you walk out of the hotel with Li Ling and the rest, a tall, pretty woman comes up excitedly. Master Ji-Yu Wen, Why are you here? Master Ji Wen, after your treatment, my Gale bone is totally healed. I really need to thank you properly. Thank you so much. The one talking is the vice captain of Team 2. Grade 3 Ancient Corpse the Zyking. Everyone was surprised, staring at the two of you. Master Ji Wen, what's with this special title? The Zyking notices her teammates' confused looks and quickly explains what happened earlier today on Old Market Street. Told the whole story. So, he's the guy who called out divine healer Liu Qianhua as a quack doctor, and even beat up the Ling Group's eldest son. So he's that mystery man. Li Lang and the others are even more shocked. They didn't expect you to be not just a strong fighter, but also a very skilled doctor. Looks like we hit the jackpot. Li Lang instantly announces, Ji Wen is now one of us, a member of the Sweepers. No matter what Liu Xie, Qianhua, and Ling Group want to do, we'll handle it. Even though Ling Group has grade 4 ancient corpses, Li Lang never saw Liu Qianhua and Ling Group as a real threat. Team 1's 10 members all crack up. If anyone messes with our sweepers, we'll bust their heads wide open. Team 1's the Weiss gives a friendly smile too. Those rare powerful bombs I've stashed. If I plant them under Ling Group's building, it'd be really interesting. The other cleaners laugh too. Now that you've joined the sweepers, your family. Nobody worries about the so-called Ling Group or Liu Qianhua. No one cares at all. You can't help feeling a little moved. The sweepers really do have a great team vibe, though most of them will end up dying in battle in 2 months. You still really respect them. The captain of Team 2 steps forward.
Hey, I'm Jase, Team 2 leader.
Grade 4 Ancient Corpse. You just joined the sweepers. You probably haven't been assigned a team yet. Any interest in joining Team 2? Jase says while pointing at the Zyking nearby. The Zyking, the beautiful lady, is Team 2's vice captain. Maybe you two can talk more. If a really strong ancient one joined Team 2, we'd take off immediately. The Zyking quickly gives a friendly smile too. Master Ji Wen, if you join Team 2, I could show you around. Introduce you to how things work inside the sweepers. I'm pretty good at that. Team 1's 10 members get anxious right away. Don't act like Team 2 is the only one with pretty girls. Yindi from Team 1 is good-looking too. Wang Meng from Team 3 clears his throat. Maybe Team 3 is actually a better fit for him. We've got a 361. Wang Meng didn't even finish his sentence. But suddenly Zhao Sei and 10 pairs of fierce eyes cut in. It looked like a fight was about to break out. Li Lang quickly stepped in to stop them. What are you guys fighting over? Jiu Wen's placement. We have to wait for the captain's decision. Alright, tonight's operation is over. Everyone, go back. After the other teams left, Li Lang suddenly spoke to you. Hey, if the captain asks you which squad you want to join tomorrow, I hope you'll choose Squad 1 if you can. Our team is the strongest, and we have the best benefits. We get priority when resources are distributed. Ten's eyes instantly widened in shock. Compared to the captain, he suddenly felt like an idiot. You were also a bit surprised. You didn't expect someone so upright on the outside, so serious like Captain Li could be so sly. Hey, Silver Butterfly, why don't you help persuade too? You didn't say anything. Li Lang gave Silver Butterfly a meaningful look. You smiled helplessly. Alright, Captain Li, if I get a choice, I'll try to join your Squad 1. I really like your team's vibe. Back at Scavenger's headquarters in Galaxy City, Li Lang handed you a wristwatch. This is what Scavenger members use to accept missions. After you complete a mission, the watch calculates your reward points based on difficulty. Points are worth way more than coins. Within Scavenger, you can exchange points for almost anything. As long as you have enough points, you can even get orange tier worms. This is actually why you wanted to join Scavenger in the first place. But you don't need to use loads of points to trade for finished worms. What you really want are those high-tier jars. Oh, and you're officially a cleaner now. HQ is giving you a luxury apartment. It's in the western suburbs. You'll also get paid for your poetry in the next couple of days. The payout depends on the value of your poems. Okay, Captain Li, no rush about the points. Anything else? Li Lang thought for a bit, then shook his head. That's really all? Li Lang nodded firmly. That's all. Just as you turned to leave, Li Lang suddenly called you back. Oh yeah, one last thing. Cleaner salary starts from your first day. And tomorrow happens to be the last day of the month. So you can get paid tomorrow. 10 blue bone jars a month. Or 1 purple bone jar. Plus 10 million silver coins. Got it, my dear Captain Lee. You finally showed a triumphant grin. You've joined Scavenger before in a past life. So you knew about this special newbie benefit. You can finally open your jars again tomorrow. It's happening! An orange tier evolved bone is finally yours. When you arrived at the scavenger's storage area, the sheer amount of bone jars blew your mind. Just the blue ones alone, there were at least 100. And there were even over a dozen purple jars on display. Just with those, the value is way above anything on the entire stock street. All bone jars here are worth even more than those outside. As a level 3 cleaner, you can trade for 10 blue jars. Or 1 purple jar. Plus you get a 1,000 point bonus. Scavenger Organization awarded you for taking down that female evil bone master. Following her trail, they caught 3 more evil bones hiding in Galaxy City. The rewards all went to you. 1,000 points. Enough to trade for a purple bone jar. You first checked out the blue jar section, carefully inspecting everyone. Suddenly your eyes lit up. You saw a jar covered in dust, glowing with orange light. The info on the jar made you super excited. Inside this worn-out blue jar was a priceless orange bone worm. Evolved bones. You have to get it. You never expected the evolved bone you dreamed of would actually be here. Judging by the fresh dirt on the jar, it was probably just dug out from the West Mountain secret zone. Everything suddenly made sense. The storage room has so many bone jars now. They can't all fit. That's why Director Liu Hao took some jars to sell at the auction house. Director Liu Hao, oh Director Liu Hao. In your previous life, you were cursed out by scavenger members in Galaxy City. For months and months. They sure didn't waste their breath. Then you headed to the purple jar section. You quickly found a good worm. This purple jar contained a purple grade bone worm. Attack Storage GU. Attack Storage GU is a really special kind of worm. You can store an attack in this worm ahead of time. And when you need it, you can unleash it instantly, no cost. It's a super strong life-saving worm. Market value, at least 50 million silver coins. After choosing, you used your salary to trade for the purple worm jar. Then used points for the blue worm jar. There weren't any other great worms in the rest. For now, you need to save enough points. Since soon, Scavenger will dig up a purple class GU jar in a secret zone. The purple glow will let people move instantly over short distances. After picking your jars, you went to see Li Liang again. According to Scavenger rules, opening a purple jar needs a level 4 worm master to guard. Seeing you only chose 1 purple jar and 1 blue jar, Li Liang looked a bit surprised. Most worm masters during growth choose to open more blue jars, using all kinds of worms to boost their power. Before thinking about opening a higher jar, Li Liang kindly reminded you, why not pick again? Go for 10 blue jars instead. Captain Li, I like to gamble. What if I get a purple worm? Li Liang just shook his head. He used to think the same, but reality told him, over and over, never trust your own luck. I respect your choice. I'll guard you. Let's begin. Li Liang was confident.
He guarded you himself.
As long as you didn't get something terrible, like a death bone, he'd be able to save you. You took out the purple jar. 1,000 years life force turned into a light orb and got injected into the jar. Soon, a bright purple light burst out. Seeing that bright purple glow, Li Liang started to tremble all over. You actually got a purple bone worm. Even for a purple jar, getting a purple worm is super rare. Stats say the odds are under 5%. Once you saw the worm clearly, Li Liang was even more shocked. Attack Storage GU. It's really versatile and super valuable. It's a very rare worm advisor. Right now, someone at headquarters put a bounty on this GU worm. If you turn it in, you'll get 5,000 points. That's about 5 purple bone jars. Or other purple GU worms. You didn't even think about it. You just shook your head. Sorry, Captain Lee. I'm planning to keep this GU worm for myself. Any purple GU worm is super rare, let alone one that can save your life. Li Liang nodded. Since you want to keep it, let me give you a hand. Let me borrow your GU worm for a second. You didn't hesitate. You handed the GU worm over. As for Li Ling's character, you trust him. Someone who'd risk his life for a city, give up his own life, and stay to the end like that. Can't be selfish. Li Ling took the GU worm. Then he summoned his demon sword. You were instantly amazed. So Captain Li really was storing an attack for me. Li Ling gripped the demon sword, giving off a cold, bloodthirsty vibe. Aura. He raised the purple glowing demon sword, building up massive demonic energy inside. That energy felt overwhelming and intense. You were really shocked right next to him. Li Ling is just a level 4 corpse, but with your strong mind, you can clearly sense the power he's unleashing right now feels even stronger than a level 4 corpse. No wonder the rumors said Li Ling was the strongest under level 5. When the aura maxed out, Li Ling suddenly slashed forward. A terrifying purple sword key shot right into the storage GU. The storage GU's body started to swell. You got super nervous, afraid Li Ling might kill your GU worm. Thankfully, right before it burst, the storage GU shrank back to normal. It barely managed to absorb that attack. That was seriously its limit. Captain Li, your attack was insane. My GU worm almost got killed by you. Li Ling's eyes turned strange.
His cold gaze
Looked at you with zero emotion. But right away, he was back to normal. This attack is for you, just in case. If you use it up, come back to me. Alright, gotta go handle other stuff. After Li Ling left, your face got serious. Captain Li just now seemed like a different person. Was he affected by the demon sword bone? There are lots of GU worms out there. And while they make GU masters super strong, they can also mess you up. Li Ling's demon sword bone is one of them. You use your mind power, feeling the storage GU, and that terrifying sword energy inside. You're pretty satisfied. This sword key is now your best trump card. Captain Li, you really are a good guy. Too bad good people never last. Only the wicked live forever. Time to work on my evolution GU. It evolved. It finally evolved. Your water fire GU finally evolved. You got a new power this time. The power of water and fire. Looking at the blue bone jar with your evolution GU inside, you didn't hesitate at all. You instantly chose to activate it. A blinding orange light flashed, lighting up the whole room. The bone jars shook violently. In the next second, a stunningly detailed bug, sparkling like blue crystal, appeared right in front of you. Looking at the evolution bone in front of you, you couldn't help but feel excited. In your previous life, you'd only heard about the evolution bone. You'd never actually seen it. Evolution ranks 88th in the ancient bug records. It's not one of the top 23 red bugs, but out of thousands, even millions of bugs, being 88th is impressive. There's no doubt about its power. This time, even someone with a level 7 mental force took a full 10 minutes to refine it. Others would need at least half a month. After finishing the refining, you quickly opened the info panel. Evolution bug, orange grade, level 1. Level 2 requirement, 1,000-year lifespan. Skill 1, evolution. Uses special energy in your body to stimulate elemental cells in other bugs, causing them to evolve. Evolution comes in 2 types, advancement and mutation. Cooldown, 24 hours. Each bug can only evolve once, just like other bugs. Level 1 bugs usually have just one skill. After reaching level 3 or 5, they unlock more skills. After thinking for a moment, you decide to upgrade the evolution bug to level 2 first. Now you only have 2,000 years of life left. You got the 10,000-year beast bug not even 2 days ago, and it's almost all used up. Looks like I need to head to Japan soon to grab some more lifespan. But what you didn't expect was the level 2 evolution bug gained another passive. Bugs that get evolved have a chance to gain brand new skills. Also, evolution's cooldown dropped to 16 hours, giving a bug a whole new skill. That's just insane. It basically boosts a bug's talent cap. Every bug has its own max level. White and green bugs top out at level 5. Blue bugs at level 6. Purple bugs at level 7. Orange bugs at level 8. Gold bugs at level 9. And only red bugs can hit the top level 10. But there are special exceptions. In your last life, you met a woman named Hill, who raised a blue bug up to level 7. Her fighting power was crazy. Next, you went back to your villa in the suburbs. Evolving bugs can cause a lot of noise, so you had to make sure it stayed private. Which bug should you evolve next? First, rule out lifespan ones. Bug ranks are strictly enforced in the bug world. An orange bug can never evolve a red bug. And for stealth bugs or storage bugs, they can be ruled out too. Evolution won't help much. As for the sword bone, you're planning to use it later to craft a flying sword bone for your swordmaker path. If it mutates into another bug, it's game over. Sword bones aren't easy to get. Even with your eye of insight, luck still plays a part. After weighing your options, you focused on the level 4 Waterfire Valley bug. This is currently your main battle bug, and it brings you the most power. With just a thought, you summoned Waterfire Valley. Then you activated the evolution inside you. A golden light suddenly enveloped Waterfire Valley. Under the golden glow, Waterfire Valley's body shook non-stop. Its inner structure cells kept being created and destroyed. In the ancient realm, bugs below purple are called counterbugs. No matter how much you train them, they're still counterbugs. Bugs above orange are called immortal bugs. Immortal bugs always have their own unique energy flow methods. The energy they produce inside and the aura they give off are different from other bugs. For example, the golden glow released by the evolution bone is a special power of evolution. It can evolve other bugs. Counterbugs come in many kinds and forms. But immortal bugs are unique. Only one exists at any given time. About half an hour later, Waterfire Valley's evolution finally finished. Waterfire Valley broke through to level 5. It got a new skill, Waterfire Rain. Special ability Waterfire Valley. Waterfire successfully activated. New skill learned, Essence of Waterfire. You got super excited. It even gained a new power that wasn't originally part of Waterfire Valley. You quickly opened the info panel. Level 5 skill, Waterfire Rain. Uses up a lot of strength and mental force to unleash Waterfire Rain across a wide area with massive power. Waterfire Rain forms a cloud layer overhead, then pours down waterfire. Crazy strong impact. Incredibly deadly. You knew. This is one of Waterfire Valley's main finishing moves. It's a killer group combat skill.
Next.
You glance at the next skill. Essence of Waterfire. Uses water and fire power to grow wings on your back. While the wings are there, energy and stamina use skyrockets. But all water and fire attacks you do get a boost, so they hit harder. You can also shift into flight mode and take to the skies. Flying. Energy and stamina use jumps up even more. Your eyes lit up right away. Just getting flight was enough to get you excited. Bugs that let humans fly in the air are almost always purple or higher, whatever amount of energy it burns. You don't care. Right then, your watch buzzed with a message. Director Liu Hao wants to meet you personally. The Little Tang Mountain secret realm is open. Now you can legally kill and absorb lifespan. This time, the squad is led by Deputy Captain Ju Yu of Team 1 and Deputy Captain the Zyking of Team 2. Right now, Ju Yu is up on the platform, reviewing the precautions. The secret realm we're cleaning up this time isn't hard. There are many dangerous villains inside, so some students from Galaxy Academy and other factions will also join this mission. Students will be training in the outer area. We're cleaning in the core region. We don't care about the other factions. But if students run into trouble, we're responsible for rescuing them. After all, they're the pride of our country. But right then, you suddenly raised your hand. Captain Ju, I have a question. If these students, by accident, end up dead in the secret realm, do us cleaners get blamed? After you said that, Ju Yu stiffened up and stared right at you. Big dummy Chun, what the hell are you trying to do? Is that even a real question? Ju suddenly remembered what the director told him yesterday. Make sure to keep an eye on the consultant. At first, he thought it was for protection. Now he finally understood. Meanwhile, everyone around you instantly scatters. They look at you with a hint of fear in their eyes. Even the Zyking couldn't help but gulp. Ju Yu stayed silent for a long while. Then he said, legally speaking, even if they all end up dead, it's got nothing to do with us. But still, they're the future of our country. If they're in danger, we should try to save them. Even if you don't want to help, you absolutely can't hurt them. That's against the rules. Got it? That last line was clearly meant just for you. After all, no one else is that twisted. Noticing everyone's awkward stares, you shrugged innocently. I was just saying, who knows what surprises could show up in the secret realm. It's not like I enjoy killing people. Everyone looked at each other. Doesn't like killing? Someone who wrote poetry with blood just to join up and became part of the cleaners. That's a first for Galaxy City. The Zhao Tangshan realm is the lowest ranked F-level realm. Right now, a huge crowd had already gathered at the realm entrance. Mainly the Palace of Yama, Immortal Pavilion, Assassin Association, and students from the Academy. As the top faction, the Cleaners, drew everyone's attention as soon as they arrived. All eyes were on them. The Academy students. All gazed at them with excitement and admiration. Their dream was to join the Cleaners and become a respected cleaner. Soon, you spotted a familiar face among the students. It was Liu Ryan, the one who framed you for spying and got you expelled from school. Hiding among the crowd, you couldn't help but smirk a little. Last time, you never got revenge yourself. Now you finally can. Right then, the realm's light circle suddenly lit up. The realm has opened. Ju Yu led the cleaners into the realm first. Once the light faded, you found yourself randomly placed in a patch of woods on the outskirts. After making sure there was no danger nearby, you pulled out a mask and put it on. Everything that happens next has nothing to do with me, Ji Yu Wen. Then, you confidently strolled through the woods, looking for prey. Suddenly, a spotted leopard leapt out from the grass, charging at you. With a thought, a long sword appeared in your hand. A flash of sword light, and the blade pierced straight through the leopard's forehead. Killed a level 1 ferocious beast. Gained 30 years of lifespan. God-level talent, Slaughterer, activated. Strength and speed up by 1. Hearing the system notification, your eyes lit up. Did not expect that killing a beast could also trigger the lifespan and Slaughterer talent. After all, in the realm, the one thing that isn't lacking is all kinds of strange creatures. As long as you kill them all, that means you can grow stronger fast, right? Just as you were about to leave, you suddenly noticed a white glow coming from the leopard's body. You took a closer look. It was a white oddity. In this world, any non-human creature like monsters or ghosts that gets killed just might drop an oddity. When you see the note inside the bone jar, you instantly feel sick. You quickly toss it aside. Those white bone jar students would probably love it. You never expected this. Pleasant Goat just gave you a smile. But then Bighorn Sheep turned toward you, looking furious. You're Ji Yu Wen. I heard you got bumped up straight to level 3 cleaner. Looking at the troublemaker, you smirk and say, "Yep, I don't really have any skills. Just good connections. Level 3 cleaner. Gets a purple bone jar every month. Feels awesome." Bighorn Sheep gets even angrier after hearing that. So why am I still level 4 after working my ass off for 2.5 years? Because you suck. You mock him, merciless. Bighorn Sheep is shaking with rage. I've already looked into you. You're a pervert who got expelled for sexual harassment. What right do you have to join the cleaners? Bighorn Sheep shouts loudly, drawing everyone's attention. You stare at the guy in front of you, your calm eyes slowly turning cold. Seeing you stay silent, Bighorn Sheep thinks you're giving in. I don't know how you tricked the Zyking, but I'm warning you. Stay away from him from now on. Or else, before he finishes, you kick him flying. Bighorn Sheep stares at you in shock as he gets back up. You actually dared to fight in the cleaners building. Don't you know the cleaners rules? You don't care. Fire and water power flares up on your fists. As you walk toward him step by step, you start punching his face, each blow landing hard. Just a few hits and his face is covered in blood. The onlookers are all wide-eyed. This new guy is wild. He actually fought inside the cleaners building. Things have really escalated now. You beat him up for 3 minutes straight, until he completely passes out. Finally, you stop. Sucks at everything and still acts tough, totally asking for a beatdown. Then you turn around, giving everyone a friendly smile. Call an ambulance for him, will you? And tell him, when he wakes up, he'd better come apologize to me and bring a gift. Or I'll stop by myself. Everyone looks at each other, obviously shocked by your dominance. Who cares about the cleaners' rules? As a reborn person, why should I put up with this crap? Then you head to the director's office.
Today,
Director Liu is going to give you a quick evaluation. You, when you're a real talent. You're a great fit for the cleaners. But I have to ask you this. Why do you want to join the cleaners? As director, he has to find out why you want in. For the cleaners' resources, obviously. I need to get stronger fast. Solo investors grow way too slow. Liu Hao looks surprised. He didn't expect you to answer so honestly. And now he likes you even more? Director Liu, I think my relationship with the cleaners is mutually beneficial.
you can.
See me as an extreme egoist. As long as the cleaners have enough benefits for me, I'd die for them. Liu Hao goes quiet. All his years as director, he's never heard anyone say that. The cleaners never lack resources, but they do lack powerful, capable talents. Liu Hao gives you a deep look and keeps going. Since you're an extreme egoist, what if an enemy group bribes you with a better deal? Would you betray the cleaners and betray Zhuzhou? Of course not. I am selfish, but I'm still from Zhuzhou. I won't sacrifice my own interests for some so-called greater good. But likewise, I wouldn't betray Zhuzhou for any benefit either. Liu Hao nods and asks again, if you saw a group of regular people in trouble, and all you had to do was make a call to save them, would you help? Of course, if it's easy, you just shrug. But what if saving them costs you something? Would you still help? You shake your head right away. That'd be a pain. Last question. If you got a super evil, ultra powerful GU worm, and had to kill thousands to harness it, would you do it? When you hear that, you laugh. Because you got one like that in your past life. Of course I would, but I wouldn't kill anyone from Zhuzhou. I'd go overseas, check out some island countries, that sort of thing. After hearing that, Liu Hao falls deep into thought, head aching for a long time. Finally, he rates you. Chaotic good. This guy's dangerous. He only does what he thinks is right. Doesn't care about rules or mainstream ideas. Can be good or bad in a blink. A double-edged sword if there ever was one. If used right, he could be a serious secret weapon. Show me a few of your GU forms for the record. I'll assess your strength and send a report up top. You think about it a sec. And summon Waterfire GU and Storage GU. Plus Running GU. That's it? Liu Hao shakes his head helplessly. Of course he knows you're holding back. Director Liu, I don't mind letting my teammates know about some of my special GU forms. But for the report up top, less is better. Don't you trust the higher-ups? Should I? There's always corruption everywhere. You'd better head out now. This topic feels dangerous. Liu Hao knows for sure there are issues up above. Even the cleaners' leader knows that those aren't easy to fix. Like inside the cleaners, the top-tier fighters, level 7 powerhouses, the strongest humans out there. Even if they've got issues, we still need them. Oh, by the way, fighting's banned. Inside the cleaners building. Since it was your first offense and he provoked you. No punishment this time. Watch yourself, though. Got it, Director. Next time, I'll drag them outside first. Liu Hao's about to pull his hair out, and he quickly hustles you out. Once you leave, Liu Hao starts writing your file. Team 1 member, GU Wen, known GU forms. Waterfire GU, Running GU, Storage GU. Unknown GU forms, Strength rating, level 2 max. Potential rating. Alignment, chaotic good. Notes, extremely dangerous. With huge potential. Seems to have great luck. And doesn't like being tied down. Only does what he believes is right. Doesn't care about what others think. Never use force on him. If you can meet all his needs, he might become a powerful weapon. Liu Hao didn't list your evolution shares or your attack storage shares because those pests really are on the list. You'd never expect that the guy pretending to write poems as you would actually meet the real poem writer in the secret realm. While searching for fierce beasts, you finally spot the academy students. The teacher leading them is Wang Yuan, level 2 poem writer. Wang Yuan is a great teacher. Last life, when you were framed, he was the only one willing to vouch for you. So you stepped right up. As you approach with your mask on, Wang Yuan instantly becomes alert. Who do you work for? You keep a calm face and reply, scavengers. Wang Yuan frowns slightly. Why would scavengers show up at the edge? and wearing a mask. If I remember right, your mission is deep inside the Xiaotangshan secret realm, to handle a cleanup. As Wang Yuan speaks, he keeps a close watch on you.
In places like a secret realm.
Seeing a masked stranger usually means trouble, especially some evil bone mages. They often sneak into secret realms to cause terror attacks. You look at Wang Yuan and reply, "Some unexpected things happened in the secret realm. I was sent here by the scavengers for a special mission. It's confidential." No comment. Impossible. If there really was a mission, Captain Zhu would tell me first. Who are you? As Wang Yuan shouts, he summons his main battle bone bug. It's a silver-white Wolf, blue-tier Wolf bone, a summoning-type bone bug. It can fight as a real entity. The white Wolf stands in front of Wang Yuan and stares you down, ready to attack at any time. You shake your head helplessly. If not for desperation, you really wouldn't want to fight your former teacher. After all, at your lowest point, he was the only one who believed in you. Just then, a student covered in blood rushes over. "Teacher, help! There's a poem writer." The student drops to the ground. You see on his back, a weird purple flower is biting into his flesh. Seeing this, Wang Yuan's face changes drastically. There's more of them. You really are an evil bone mage. You ignore him and walk over to the student. You cut off the purple creepy flower with one slash. Blue-tier bloodthirsty demon flower. Looks like there really is an evil bone mage in here. In your last life, you never heard of an evil bone mage sneaking into the Xiaotangshan secret realm. You suddenly think of that naked woman who tried to seduce you at the hotel. You twitch your lips. Could that evil bone mage be here for revenge on me? Seeing you save the student, Wang Yuan suddenly realizes you really are with scavengers. Of course, I just got the notice that an evil bone mage got in. But now Wang Yuan believes you. Sir Scavenger, what should we do next? Don't call me Sir Scavenger. Just call me the Masked Man. It's just a code name for now. Wang Yuan thinks for a moment, then instantly gets it. Got it. You're the scavenger's secret weapon hiding in the shadows. Right. You can't show your real face. I get it, you smiled a little. It's great having someone who gets it. You just imagine the whole thing yourself. Now with the poet showing up, you got the perfect assist. Of course, you have to use this chance to finish your kill plan. You glance at the student still sobbing. You shook your head, a bit disappointed. In the crowd, you didn't see Liu Ryan or Wang Chengwei? If either of them got killed by an infiltrated bone cultist, you'd be so mad you'd spit blood. You were reborn once. If you couldn't get revenge yourself, that would really suck. Then you looked back at Wang Yuan. Try to gather all the students together. Don't let them split up and get killed. As for the poet, leave that to me. After saying that, you headed forward with your sword bone. After you left, Wang Yuan took out the identity sigil. He started contacting the scattered students. To be safe, Wang Yuan used a special device to send an emergency distress signal to Captain Zhu Yu. Meanwhile, Zhu Yu, cleaning up the core area, got the signal and instinctively thought of Bu Wen. That guy shouldn't be crazy enough to attack those students at the outer edge, right? Zhu Yu instantly pulled out the communicator. Crisis at the perimeter. Everyone get ready to support now. Replies came in one after another on the communicator. When Zhu Yu heard Ji Yu Wen's choppy, static-filled received, his heart dropped. That guy really is at the edge. Right now, you're facing off with a masked bone cultist. Seeing his outfit, you instantly recognized where he was from.
He's from Elysium. Elysium
is one of the biggest bone cultist groups in Juzhou. Their belief is about leading the whole world. The Elysium masked man sneered. Not bad. You actually know about Elysium. Wearing a mask because you're afraid to show your face. So who are you really? Obviously, I'm here to kill you. I'm the poet, the righteous cleaner. The masked man's face twisted in rage. A weird purple aura suddenly burst out of him. Then, a strange, sinister flower bloomed on his chest. It's the bloodthirst demon flower. With a wave of his hand,
the air
was instantly filled with thousands of tiny bloodthirst demon flowers. It looked truly freaky, but you stayed totally calm. Those flowers are creepy, but they're still a kind of plant parasite. And most plants fear fire. You snapped your fingers. Suddenly, a fire red, an ice blue flame appeared in the air. The two flames slowly fused together. A violent, terrifying energy spread in all directions. Once it formed a fire lotus. You threw it straight ahead. Then, a massive explosion shook the area. Water and fire flames rained everywhere. All those thousands of demon flowers were turned to ash in an instant. The main bloodthirst demon flower in the masked man's chest was also badly hurt. It shrank back on its own. The masked man trembled all over, staring at everything in front of him. Impossible! How can you be a level 3 corpse? They'd already checked before they came. In this trial, there were only 2 level 3 or higher cleaners. Ju Yu from Team 1 and Nazaiking from Team 2. I'm really just a level 2 corpse. The masked man couldn't believe it. He himself was level 2 corpse, so he knew the limit of level 2 self. Spare me. I'll tell you everything I know. You smiled slightly. Groups like Elysium usually have 2 types of people. The first kind are extremists who would die for the group, even self-destructing on the spot, without a second thought. The second kind only joined for the benefits. Obviously. This masked guy is one of the second type. Tell me everything you know. I'll decide what happens to you. The masked man looked relieved and quickly replied, My lord, here's the plan. Our mission this time. First is to kill these students, to let the scavenger know we're not to be messed with. Second, to assassinate someone called Ji Wen, because he killed one of our poets. Our plans got exposed and blocked by the higher-ups. When you heard your own name, your heart skipped a beat. If Elysium knows about Bu Wen, it can only mean one thing. There's a mole in the scavenger group. You kept asking, how many bone cultists entered the trial? How strong are they? My lord, I'm just one of the lookouts, so I don't know the exact number. But the leader in charge is apparently a level 4 corpse, and his mission is to assassinate Bu Wen. He's now hidden in the core area. You frowned deeply. Elysium actually sent a level 4 corpse to assassinate you. Good thing you teleported to the edge. With the info you wanted, you flashed a friendly smile at the masked man. Good, I like your answers. I've decided to stab you with my sword. With that, you drove the sword bone right into his chest. Finally, it's time to absorb more lifespan. Level up, level up. Your red grade lifespan bone finally evolved. From the level 2 bone cultist masked man, you successfully absorbed 3,300 years of lifespan. Also, your god tier savage devourer skill worked. Your affinity with plant and blood type bone parasites has increased a bit, and your mental power got a small boost too.
Now,
Your highest Waterfire Hollow has reached level 5. Even your Storage Hollow and Running Hollows all hit level 2. Your real strength has hit a ceiling. It's time to evolve your lifespan bone again. To evolve to level 2 lifespan bone, you need just 1,000 years of lifespan. No hesitation at all. You chose to evolve instantly. As 1,000 years of lifespan flowed into your lifespan bone, it suddenly burst with a burning, scarlet light. A mysterious, powerful aura filled the air. All your parasitic bugs started shivering inside. They bowed to it. That's high-level bugs suppressing lower ones. Suddenly, your heart hurt. The lifespan bone wasn't just absorbing lifespan. It was also sucking up the blood from your heart. A whole minute passed before it finally calmed down. Level 2 lifespan bone evolved successfully. You gained a new skill, shared lifespan. Without caring about your dizzy head, you quickly opened up your status panel. Lifespan bone red grade. Level 2. Requirement for level 3 upgrade. 10,000 years of lifespan. The soul of a level 4 ancient zombie. After a level 4 ancient zombie is killed, the soul will be absorbed automatically. Skill 1. Devour life after killing a creature. You can absorb its remaining lifespan, including all lifespan from any GU worms in their body. Skill 2. Shared lifespan. Everything in the world has a lifespan. You can spend longevity to change any being's lifespan. Reading the description of shared lifespan, your heart starts pounding. If I'm not wrong, this shared lifespan skill might actually take the lifespan from anything, including living objects, even mountains and rivers. So, as long as I have enough longevity, I could take someone's lifespan instantly and kill them on the spot. If I could erase a whole country's lifespan someday, then how would this country be destroyed? Also, Skill 1 just got a big boost. Before, Life Valley could only absorb lifespan from people. Now it can absorb lifespan from Devours too. Most Geo Masters don't keep much lifespan for themselves. They usually use most of it to open Geo jars or to raise Geo worms. Now that I can absorb Geo worm lifespans, that means I'll be able to collect way more longevity in the future. The limit will go up a lot. But seeing the requirements for Life Valley's next upgrade, it actually requires killing people. Your expression turns strange. If Life Valley really is like a devil bone, then this life I'll have to go to Island Nation again. You don't care about good or evil. After all, this is nature's gift. On the way back, you take out the communicator and give Juyu a quick update. Seriously, there's a level 4 writing poems. Yes, Captain Ju. Call for backup, quick. Bring the director and Captain Lee along too. You're only a level 3 writing poems. You can't handle this. Juyu snorts, annoyed. I'll ask for support. But who told you I'm just level 3 writing poems? You look surprised. Usually the vice captain of a squad is only level 3 writing poems. Damn, this old coin just hid his real power. You're suddenly happy. That means the top fighters on both sides are now evenly matched. But Captain Ju, I suggest you don't make a big move yet. This time, the level 4 writing poems came to assassinate me specifically. Juyu frowned slightly.
He instantly gets it.
You mean there's a mole in the bureau? After being a cleaner for so many years, he knows there are some rebels inside. I don't know if it's someone in Galaxy City or the higher-ups. Should we report to the director? You decide for yourself. We still don't know if that guy's actually a rebel. Juyu's face grows dark. Man, this guy's got guts. Antagonist hunting has gone this far. The director's gone up. Even if you're the mole, the director definitely isn't. Relax, you don't care who the mole is. You're thinking how to wipe out all those devil bone zombies next. Especially that level 4 devil bone master. As long as you absorb his soul, your lifespan will break through to level 3 early, giving you even scarier powers. That kind of temptation is fatal for you. You use your baby-faced student look as bait for the hunt. And this time you caught 2 sweet and salty sisters. You calmly look at the air around you. Come out now. I've already found you. You little mouse who loves to hide. Right after you finish speaking, the air shimmers. A girl dressed as a pink bunny shows up. The bunny girl pouts her lips, looking totally upset. What mouse? I'm a bunny. The cutest bunny ever. The bunny girl's voice sounds so fake. Sounds just like an underage loli. You give her a look up and down. Yeah, you do look cute. But I'm curious about something. The bunny girl tilts her head. What is it? You flash a friendly smile. You step closer. My question is, a girl as cute as you, it must feel awesome to kill you. As you say that, energy surges inside you. Your cold eyes fill with killing intent. The bunny girl's face freezes. She steps back without thinking. Don't come any closer. I didn't hurt you. How could you kill such a cute bunny? Why are you always after me? Hurry up and hand your head over, or I'll just take it myself. The bunny girl looks even more wronged now. For a second, she can't tell who's the real psycho. Are you a pervert or a what? I just saw you for the first time, and you want my head without a word. Suddenly, you point your sword at the bush. The mouse hiding in the grass. What are you moving for? Trying to ambush me. The bunny girl starts to tremble. She didn't expect that you'd spot her hidden partner too. Someone steps out of the bush, different from the lowly bunny girl. This one's got that cool big sis vibe, holding a red umbrella in her hand. How did you find me? The red umbrella lady stares at you, wary in her eyes. Easy, your body has that strong scent. Are you looking to die? The big sis's face turns pale with anger. She might be wild in private, but she showers daily. There's no way she has any smell. Just then, your walkie-talkie crackles and Juyu's voice comes through. Ji Yuwen, be careful. According to intel, among those evil ancient corpses, there's a pair of sisters called the Red Bunny Sisters. They're really strong. They teamed up to take down a level 4 ancient corpse. If you see them, just run. Forget about those students. In Juyu's eyes, students can respawn if they die, but a powerful ancient corpse is much harder to cultivate. You grab your walkie-talkie, glance at the two sisters. Captain, it's too late. They're right in front of me now. How about you talk to them yourself? Hearing this, Juyu's face changes. Just run, the two sisters together. They're unbeatable below level 4. Unbeatable? Now I want to try even more. Juyu keeps talking on the walkie-talkie, trying to stop you, but you simply put the walkie-talkie back into your storage space. You look up at the sisters. I heard you two together are unbeatable below level 4, right? The red umbrella lady starts to smirk. We heard the legend too. Give you a chance since you're scared? Kneel down and say sorry. Maybe Big Sis will show you a good time till you die. The bunny girl just shakes her head. Sis, are we picking up someone again? Come on, little sis. Our practice is special. We have to work together for max power.
In Big Sis' eyes,
You're already a dried-up corpse. You stare at the red umbrella lady's head. Are you missing a few screws up there? I'm here to kill you. With that, a wave of heat bursts out from you. You wave your hand, summoning a river of flames, heading straight for the sisters. The umbrella lady just scoffs. You think that's gonna kill us? She pops open her umbrella. A blood-red shield appears. It blocks all the river water instantly. Suddenly, a fiery red spider appears next to her. Next second, thick spider webs surround you. But you're still calm. You form a hand seal. The sky shifts instantly. A blue and red cloud forms, sparking with thunder and lightning. Let's see my level 5 water fire valley move. Water fire rain. And then, countless drops of water and fire fall. They burn away all the webs around you. Even the small spiders the umbrella lady summoned. Most of them are wiped out, with just one move. Her blue-grade spiderweb pearl is already badly damaged. The umbrella lady finally gets serious. Sis, let's do this together. This masked guy's not easy? The bunny girl nods and vanishes instantly. You glance at where she disappeared. Finally going all in, huh? But even a swarm of ants are still just ants. Right as you finish, the bunny girl bursts out from the dirt below your feet, holding a big, thick carrot. She stabs at you. I told you, I'm a bunny. A bunny. Meanwhile, the big sister rushes at you, turning into a red flash from the other side. When they're both just inches away, you finally move. You push off with one leg, leaping high up into the air, dodging the giant carrot attack. Seeing this, the red bunny sisters start smiling. He took the bait. Though you dodged the first attack, now you're a sitting duck with nowhere to land. You're totally exposed in the air. The umbrella lady opens her mouth, and her tongue shoots out super long. It comes at you fast. If she catches you, her sister can use the carrot to stab you right through the skull. They've assassinated countless strong people with this move, and never failed. Now the bunny girl starts bouncing up from below, stabbing fast from underneath. But at this, you just smile. Suddenly, half red, half blue wings of fire and water unfold from your back. Just one flap, and you fly even higher. The sisters gape at you, soaring in the air. Totally stunned. No way. He can actually shift his fighting aura. Only purple level GU bugs have a small chance of pulling that off. The umbrella lady stares at you, unwilling to give up. If you want to run now, she can't do a thing about it. Who is this guy in the scavengers anyway? A level 2 GU master with a purple GU bug? Just then, Rabbit Girl goes all out. She jumps up with the bounce GU. He refuses to give up and wants to try. A cold smile forms at the corner of your mouth. You reach out your right hand. A black hole slowly appears in your palm. The moment they see this, the red umbrella lady's heart skips a beat. Sis, run. That's her attack storage skill. But it's already too late. Next second, a terrifying sword force blasts out from the black hole. In an instant, Rabbit Girl is sliced in two. Blood rains down everywhere. Watching the splatter makes you even more excited. It really is satisfying to kill such a cute girl. Her sister is dead. Now it's the older sister's turn. Staring at the rain of blood, Red Umbrella Lady's eyes turn red. She's furious. You used up all your trump cards, right? Even if I have to chase you to the ends of the earth, I will kill you. I will avenge my sister. Before she can finish, a fireball mixed with water and fire, packed with wild power, comes flying at her. It's your water. Rock burst. You're not some clueless protagonist. Strike while they're down, that's the way. Red umbrella lady quickly opens her umbrella to defend. I've blocked it. You've used so many ultimate moves in a row. I don't believe you have any energy left. The fight continues. With a squelch, an incredibly sharp sword, from behind, pierces right into Red Umbrella Lady's heart. You lean close to her ear and smile. No need to thank me. You're about to see your lovely sister. Then you begin to absorb the sister's lifespans. Successfully eliminated 2 level 3 ancient corpses. Absorbed the lifespans from ancient corpses and ancient bugs. You gained 46,000 years in total. At the same time, your god-tier talent Slaughterer is triggered. All your stats are boosted. You take a long, deep breath. This power-up feels amazing. You start cleaning up the battlefield. From the sister's storage, you find over 20 bank cards and 5 advanced purple materials, plus some others. Turns out robbing and killing really is the fastest way to get stronger. When you bring these 2 spoils of war back, you spot a level 2 Bone Evil Cultivator, beating up a group of students. But what surprises you is, other than Wang Chonwai, none of the students ran away. They're all fighting with everything they've got. You casually toss your loot to the ground. You were only gone for a bit. How did you end up like this? Hearing your voice, the student's eyes light up. Sir, you're finally back. The bone poet on the side sees you and grins. Finally, a sheep with some fight shows up. My GU Worms told me. You taste better than them, but you don't even spare him a glance. Instead, you ask the students where everyone is. Did Mr. Wang already kick the bucket? Mr. Wang went to fight another evil bone cultivator. A student points south. You focus and, sure enough, there's fierce battle energy over there. You dare to ignore me? I'll swallow you alive with my man-eating bones. As he speaks, his mouth opens as wide as a soccer ball, crammed with countless teeth. You don't even look back. You casually lob a water flame burst at him. The bone poet doesn't even see it clearly. Before the water flame burst shoots into his mouth, then comes a terrifying explosion. Flesh and blood splatters everywhere. You smile. What a greedy little kitty. Wants to eat everything. Gained a lifespan of 6,300 years. You looked at that head, blown to pieces. Your brows furrowed. This head should still be worth some points, right? If anyone dares not give me my reward, I'll blow their head up just like this. Saw you instantly take out that poetry writing guy. The students cheered excitedly. Their eyes were full of admiration. They've heard many stories about heroes, but this is the first time. A hero is standing right before them. Then you walk over to Wang Yuan. Right now, both Wang Yuan and his white Wolf are injured all over, looking totally miserable. Wang Yuan's enemies are 2 puppet corpses. There's also a corpse lying on the ground. Clearly, Wang Yuan was up against 3 at once, and even managed to kill one of them. The puppet corpses boost their power by refining wooden bones into their bodies, gaining a big power-up for a short while. Blades and bullets can't hurt them, steel-like bodies, but they end up as mindless puppets forever. The lowest class of corpse. Mr. Wang Yuan, how did you get so beat up? You pop up grinning out of nowhere. Wang Yuan's tired body instantly goes limp, and he collapses to the ground. The hope he'd been waiting for finally arrived. The students who came with you should be safe now, right? Don't worry, they did great. When facing those evil bone masters, they didn't run away. Instead, they fought together as a team. A proud smile appeared on Wang Yuan's face. Of course, after all, they're my students. But it's a shame that the best student I ever taught isn't here, though maybe for him. That's actually a good thing.
Hearing this,
Your eyes flickered a little. You 2 think you can just ignore us, brothers. The 2 puppet corpses spoke angrily in their stiff voices. You know, you puppet corpses. All seem starved for love. If you need some love, just call me Daddy. And I'll give you some fatherly affection. They instantly flew into a rage. How dare you insult us? How dare you mess with us? You smirked. With looks like that, you're barely worth my time. The Red Bunny sisters were way more fun to tease. It was much more entertaining with them. Deep inside the 2 puppet corpses, their wooden hearts suddenly trembled. You saw the Red Bunny sisters? The Red Bunny sisters were second only to the chief in power this time. Even just hearing their names made them shudder. Those two are so twisted. Even puppets aren't safe from their games. Not just saw them. Those two were really pretty, but it felt great to kill them. One puppet corpse was about to speak when his token flashed with a ray of light. Red Bunny Sisters. Life token broken. Everyone be careful. This could be a trap by the cleaners. The two looked at each other, swallowed hard, shaking. You calmly stared at them, still smiling kindly. Is your boss sending you this info? Looks like news about the Red Bunny Sisters is out. They didn't hesitate at all, immediately turning to run. You spread your waterfire wings and instantly blocked their way with those waterfire wings bones. Plus all the killer upgrades you've had. Your speed is crazy fast. Help me give your boss a message, and I'll let you live. I'm not interested in killing ants. Why should we trust you? What if you're lying to him? Before he finished, you instantly pierced his throat with your sword. Then you pointed your sword at the other evil bone master. He didn't want to listen. How about you? The other puppet corpse nodded, trembling all over. I'll do it, sir. What message do you want me to send? Tell your commander. His target is on the outskirts. Stop hiding in the main zone. I'm waiting for him to come find me. The puppet corpse's eyes went wide. It was as if he'd just exercised for a day. Your sword pressed tight to his neck. Don't ask any extra questions. The puppet corpse quickly pulled out his token. Target's on the outskirts. He said he's waiting for you. Meanwhile, on the other end of the token, a man in a crow mask suddenly burst out with a chilling aura. Jiu Wen, how dare you provoke me? Sir, I did what you said. Can you let me go now? I swear I'll leave the secret realm right away. The puppet corpse shook with fear, absolutely terrified. You just shrugged it off. Sure, I keep my word. You sheathed your sword bone. But since the sword bone was so sharp, you accidentally sliced off the evil corpse's head too. You stared at the head rolling on the ground and frowned a bit. I was gonna let you go. Why do you have to throw your neck at my sword? Two puppet corpses. You gladly took them as trophies, adding 8,200 years to your life. Then, you brought your spoils back to Wang Yuan. Help me keep an eye on these two heads, while I double-check for any more evil corpses nearby. Then you soared into the sky, now that Wang Chengwei ran off alone. It's the perfect time to finish him. You scanned the area with your strong mind power, and quickly found a hiding spot in the bush, where Wang Chengwei was shivering in fear. You walked up to him and landed a hard kick right on his butt. Wang Chengwei jumped nearly out of his skin and hurriedly knelt and begged for his life. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Look up, see who I am. Wang Chengwei thought the voice sounded familiar and looked up instinctively. Oh, it's you, masked boss. Did you take out all those poets? You nodded. They were just a bunch of ants. Wang Chengwei instantly cheered up. Sir, let's hurry back then. A sly smile appeared under your mask. No need to go back. How about you take a good look at who I really am? With that, you took off your mask, showing a harmless smile. Wang Chengwei's eyes went wide. How could you be Ji Yuwen? That's impossible. Of course you think that. After you guys set Ji Yuwen up, you thought he'd end up as a beggar and die in some slum somewhere. It was Liu Ryan who made me set you up, Ji Yuwen. Spare me. I'll help you bring him down. You swung your sword bone. Wang Chengwei's head dropped to the ground, his face frozen with terror. Honestly, you stopped caring about that stuff long ago. But revenge is revenge. After all, you're a petty person. Then you burned his body to ashes, completely destroying the evidence. Next, it's the main character, Liu Ruyan's turn. You keep searching on the outskirts. Whenever you spot a bone demon, you kill it without hesitation. For a moment, the bone demons in the secret realm are terrified. They become even more convinced that all this is a trap set near the abdomen. After you've killed around a dozen bone demons, you finally find Liu Ruyan. But he looks pretty miserable now. After using up most of your mental energy, you finally locate Liu Ruyan in a hidden cave. Found Liu Ruyan at last. 3 bone demons right now are doing unspeakable things to Liu Ruyan. Liu Ruyan's face is full of pure despair, with tears falling nonstop from the corners of his eyes. He never imagined he would experience something like this. It was supposed to be a simple outer trial, Why did he run into so many bone demons? Seeing all of this, you can't help but sigh. Fate really is a strange thing. This kind of coincidence reminds you of some legendary, powerful, and terrifying GU forms. Destiny GU, Story GU, and Butterfly Effect GU. All these GU forms can make coincidences line up into a chain, causing a specific event to happen,
The scariest is Destiny GU.
which can arrange a person's entire life, even groups of people, even a nation, or thousands upon thousands of destinies, winning just by making a move. Like the master strategist controlling everything, truly killing without a trace. Story GU has the power to create a story. Within the area of Story GU, the stories it creates will happen in perfect order. It can affect an entire city or country. What's more important is those affected can't even notice anything unusual. And Butterfly Effect GU is way weaker comparatively. Suddenly you wonder, your rebirth? Maybe it's also under Destiny GU's influence. At that moment, Liu Ruyan's scream snaps you out of your thoughts. Clearly, Liu Ruyan is suffering the most extreme pain. You deactivated your invisibility and swaggered out. What guts! You bone demons! How dare you act out on my scavenger turf? You say righteous words, but a grateful smile creeps onto your lips. Then a sword flash, and 3 heads instantly fly off, with your killer talent upgraded so many times. Dealing with normal level 2 corpse demons, you can take them out instantly alone. Over 6,000 years of life credited. Now your lifespan has shot up to 70,000 years. Then you walk over to Liu Ruyan, who is wounded all over and on the verge of breakdown. Liu Ruyan sees you, and is actually a bit shy for a moment. Sir, can you give me some clothes first? My clothes were ripped apart by them. Under your mask, you smirked. I don't think you need clothes now. Liu Ruyan looks confused, but then his face flushes red. Could it be the scavenger is attracted to me like this? If so, maybe I can hold on to his leg and rise up. If I get close to him, my future is bright. With this in mind, Liu Ruyan instantly looks up, gazing at you with affection. Sir, even though I don't know your intentions, but if it's you, I'm willing. Seeing Liu Ruyan act so grossly, you don't want to fake it any longer, so you just take off your mask. Liu Ruyan is totally stunned, completely disbelief on his face. Advisor, how are you here? How could you have joined the scavengers? Liu Ruyan is shaking wildly in excitement. When I never thought you'd still help me after everything. You'd really save me. I really regret it now. Honestly, I've always liked you. Right after what I did, I regretted it. Wen, I'm sorry. You smirk at me. Nice acting. My dear old classmate. A trace of panic flashes in Liu Ruyan's eyes. When I'm telling the truth. Liu Ruyan keeps talking, while rushing in trying to hug you. But you just kick her away. Disgusting woman. Stay away from me. How could you treat me like this? Is it all just because I set you up before? Besides, putting that aside, don't you have any faults too? You're beyond help. You can't even be bothered to waste words. You swing your sword. You instantly chop off his head. Gained 51 years of life. T-skill immunity has increased a lot. Other abilities are negligible. After setting fire to the cave, you pull out your walkie-talkie. Captain Zhu, how long till you reach the perimeter? Hearing your voice, Zhu Yu grows nervous. Are there too many evil zombies on the outskirts? When can't hold them. Almost there, we're on our way. What's it like out there now? Can you still hold on? You pause a second, then answer. You mean if Paradise can still hold out? With my hard work, I've killed nearly every outer area zombie-like, 99%. Now we just have to focus on that. Level 4 zombie. Now it's Yu's turn to be silent. Are you even human? Just wiped all of them out so easily. You're just a level 2 zombie killer. No wonder the director told him to keep a close eye on you before entering the secret realm. Yu's never felt luckier to have zombie slayers on his side. Good thing folks from Paradise are here to take the hit. Otherwise, all those kids would have been killed. Yu, who isn't well educated, holds it in a long time, and only says, awesome. Yeah, pretty awesome. Oh, Captain Zhu also taunted. That level 4 zombie slayer. He should be heading to the perimeter too. Captain Ju, hurry up. Let's figure out how to take him out. Ju Yu instantly gets a headache. Geez, can't you just keep a low profile? Daring to provoke a level 4 zombie slayer. Whatever, just find a safe spot and wait for us. I've already asked for backup. This time Captain Li Lang is coming himself. If nothing goes wrong, we'll watch Captain Li finish him in seconds. Hearing this, you look happily surprised. Li Lang's strength is nearly level 5. Just as you want to reply, a wave of terrifying energy surges ahead. Then a masked man wearing a raven mask stands atop a flock of crows and appears right in front of you. Finally found you, little rat. You complain into the walkie-talkie. Captain Ju, you're such a jinx. Now something unexpected really happened. That level 4 evil bone master found me. The raven-masked man waves his hand. A black beam zaps your walkie-talkie to bits. Hearing the walkie-talkie explode, Ju Yu's heart sinks. Now we're really screwed. They warned you not to show off. He rushes forward with all his spiritual power. Looking at the man in the air, you figure it out right away. You never went to the core zone. The raven-masked man replies calmly. Not exactly. I've always stayed at the core area, and in between the outer and core zones. So whenever something happens, I can show up fast. Hearing this, you instantly get it. This man is very meticulous. He didn't show up earlier because he was investigating in secret, trying to see if there are stronger cleaners out there. This time, you really underestimated him. The raven-masked man smiles as he jumps down. Now I'm sure you're the only cleaner on the outer net. It's just you. Jiu, when you take off your mask, I admit you're a cunning opponent. Can you tell me your name? The raven-masked man's eyes are playful. Just remember my code name, Raven. I'll be the last person you ever see. Right now, Raven is sure he's got this under control, because in front of a level 4 ancient corpse, all low-level corpses are like ants. But you actually start to grin. That confident, huh? Think you can kill me? When you provoked him with the Paradise token, you were ready for the worst. You're still carrying the Jade Pendant the Zyking gave you. It can block a level 3 corpse's full attack. As long as that pendant buys you a second, you can use your stealth and invisibility bones, plus the waterfire wings, to escape easily. But right now, you're thinking how to kill this level 4 corpse. Soon you have an idea. You fake a defeated look and say, since I'm doomed anyway, I want to open all my bone jars before I die. Otherwise, when I'm dead, the jars and my life force are wasted. How sad would that be? Saying that, you pull out a white bone jar. Right as you're about to open it, a black blast knocks you back over 10 meters. Raven snatches your white bone jar. That hit broke 7 or 8 ribs. You roughly pop them back in place, making sure none poke your organs, before standing back up. So, all you zombie guys have no honor, huh? Start fighting without warning. Raven's eyes flicker for a second. Guess this kid's pretty tough. Breaking ribs without even blinking. Even a lion goes all out for a rabbit. Gotta give it your all. Don't try any tricks in front of me. Then he looks at the white bone jar in his hand. Turns out it really is just a white jar. These jars are nature's product, connected by life force. Impossible to fake. Once you hold it, you can easily sense it. Could this guy really just want to go out with a bang? Raven looks at the white bone jar and suddenly remembers a rule of this world. Jars can't be faked. No traps in jars, either. It's a universal law. No exceptions.
He smirks.
Trying to use some plain old white jar to distract me. Buy a little time, right? Sorry, I've seen through your tricks. Meanwhile, Raven confidently pours his own life force into the white bone jar. Just 10 years of lifespan. He can afford it. He wants you to watch. He saw through your tricks. In an instant, a flash of white light came from the bone jar. Everything seemed perfectly normal. Totally ordinary. The crowman smiled confidently and coldly. I knew it, just as I guessed. You witnessed all of this. You laughed wildly and arrogantly. You never expected that this clever-looking crow would really choose to open the white bone jar. This white bone jar is the one you bought at the bone jar shop. It holds a tiny death bone, and its status is determined as deadly. Whoever opens it, no matter how strong they are, will definitely die. As for why powerful ancient corpses don't have others open bone jars to avoid risk. It's because the higher the beast's age, the longer the refinement takes. If a normal, low-tier ancient corpse wants to refine a 10,000-year beast, it usually takes months. Not to mention, some advanced oddities need lifespans in astronomical numbers. Hearing your wild laughter, the crowman suddenly felt deep unease. His body hair stood up. This is obviously just an ordinary white oddity. So why is he laughing so crazily? Why do I feel the presence of death? When the crowman looked down, his eyes flew wide open. Holy crap, Death Valley. Then, a scale appeared in his terrified gaze, slowly tipping toward the demon. In a moment, the crowman lost all signs of life. He dropped to the ground, died on the spot. You gained 120,000 years of lifespan, plus the earlier 80,000. Now you have exactly 200,000 years. Right at the moment before dying, the crowman was absolutely stunned. He suddenly realized that the man in front of him most likely can see through ancient oddities. But he'll take that secret to the underworld. After the lifespan stock absorbed his years, it shot out a blood-red net, devouring the crowman's soul before it left. The hardest condition for level 3 lifespan stock. The soul absorption from a level 4 ancient corpse is done. Just pay another 10,000-year lifespan, and lifespan stock will reach level 3. You're overjoyed. If Crowbro hadn't just offered himself up, who knows how long it'd take to absorb a level 4 ancient corpse's soul. You can't just ambush Juyu. Kill him, and use him as lifespan stock feed. Now it's your favorite corpse looting stage. Soon, you found a pretty high-tier storage item. After probing with your mental power, your eyes immediately lit up. Inside the storage jar, there are over 50 types of purple high-grade materials. Even 3 orange high-grade materials. The lower-grade materials pile up like a mountain, filling the whole storage. Plus, you found a blood red bead. It's a treasure material for ancient poetry cultivation. The bead is engraved with the number 100,000, meaning it was made by killing 100,000 people. It's super useful for blood-type GU worms. While sorting the materials, you suddenly found a secret letter in a corner.
It reads,
Galaxy City is about to be destroyed by a coming disaster. No need to linger in Galaxy City any longer. Once everyone is here, hurry to the mission site and catch the target. After the full moon burned the blooded robe, you feel really surprised. Someone from Elysium. How could they know that Galaxy City is about to fall? You frown slightly. Your brain starts racing through your memories. Less than half a month after Galaxy City was destroyed, an ancient ruin beneath Galaxy City suddenly appeared. It brought a powerful swordsman legacy, then Scavenger Immortal Pavilion. Yama Hall and countless other forces gathered. They sent their strongest members to hunt down all the monsters in Galaxy City. Eventually, the legacy was inherited by a strong one from Yama Hall. After reviewing everything from your past life, your expression quickly becomes complicated. Any of these events alone would seem normal. Beasts broke through the secret realm. Galaxy City was slaughtered. Many people died. Blood activated the city. An underground legacy emerged. In the end, a strong one inherited the legacy. It all sounds reasonable this way. But if you link everything together, it gets pretty terrifying. What if it's because some forces wanted the ruins beneath Galaxy City to surface? So they orchestrated this whole thing together? Is that why this tragedy happened? An anti-human group like Elysium knew Galaxy City would be destroyed. If Scavenger didn't hear anything about it, you would never believe it. Unless someone high up in Scavenger deliberately covered things up. All for a swordsman legacy. They sacrificed an entire city. That's ruthless. Too bad Li Ling and the others died fighting. Protected the city until the end. And never knew their bosses sold them out.
but
Since I found out all this by chance, some history is going to change. Looking at after the full moon burn in the secret note. A faint smile appears on your lips. This clever crow really had bad intentions. This secret note will be super useful soon. Then you search the crowman's corpse and find a GU insect's body. A level 4 blood which GU blood boneless in purple grade. It evolves by feeding on fresh blood and life. Very strong for both fighting and survival. Even among purple GU, it ranks top. When facing deadly danger, it can burn essence blood to turn into a pool of blood and escape thousands of miles. Even Li Lang, a level 4 peak, couldn't keep him. You're honestly feeling lucky. Blood Boneless's corpse can be used as rare GU evolution material, so you carefully put it away. Then burn the Crowman's body. A few minutes later, Zhu Yu shows up charged with lightning power, rushing over at full speed. He spots you right away, chilling on a tree. Captain Zhu, you're super slow. Zhu Yu freezes for a second, then immediately enters combat mode. He glares at you intensely. Who are you? How dare you use human skin and bone to pretend to be Ji Wen? You never thought, after defeating the evil bone ghoul, you'd be mistaken for one. Zhu Yu is now filled with anger and grief. Lightning crackles loud all around him. He promised director Liu Hao and Li Ling he'd watch over Ji Wen, but now Ji Wen is dead. And someone's even pretending to be him with human skin. That's an insult. Staring at the furious Zhu Yu, you are completely confused. Captain Zhu, I really am Ji Wen. What do you want? Zhu Yu squints his eyes, still glaring at you. You're good at pretending. Even the voice is right. You even fuse the tailbone, right? You twitch your mouth. I'll fuse you. You idiot. It took me forever to kill a level 4 evil bone ghoul. If you attack me, I'll have Captain Li beat you up, I swear. Seeing your attitude, Zhu Yu suddenly hesitates. That's still the same familiar rebellious vibe. Wait, he just said he killed a level 4 evil bone ghoul. No way, that's impossible. Zhu Yu clenches his fists, his body surging with thunder power. No chance, you faker. Your face darkens. Another so-called genius, huh? Just as Zhu Yu is about to attack, a demonic energy suddenly bursts in. Li Lang appears, standing on his devil sword, his eyes staring coldly at Zhu Yu. Little Zhu, what are you doing? I told you to watch our new teammate. And this is how you take care of him? Seeing Li Lang arrive, you breathe a sigh of relief. Good thing you showed up, Captain Li. This little Zhu seems a bit off to me. Zhu Yu freaks out. Captain, Ji Wen is dead. This guy's using human skin and bone to fake it. Don't believe him. Li Lang twitches his lips. Fake, my ass. He casually slashes out a demonic sword aura and sends Zhu Yu flying. But Li Lang is also wondering, Ji Wen, how did you survive? I thought I'd be collecting your body here. So you told Li Lang what happened, but left out some secrets, like killing the crow in Death Valley, making up that you used the sword key Li Lang left, and assassinated the crow off guard. Red Rabbit Sisters became your tough battle, and you barely won with everything you had. After hearing it all, Li Lang and Zhu Yu, who had come back, both went silent. It felt like listening to a story. Zhu Yu finally couldn't help it, and called out, Zhao Bu, you think the captain and I are idiots or what? Not the captain, but... It's hard to say out loud. Zhu Yu grits his fists in anger, but doesn't dare lash out. That sword aura the captain left behind could really kill a level 4 evil bone ghoul? And you said he was the crow. Almost a level 5 fearsome threat. If he hadn't
Deliberately held back his power.
trying to ascend perfectly to level 5 and win better rewards from the world, he'd be a level 5 ancient corpse already. Even if I met him, I'd definitely run. Just thinking the crow is dead gives Zhu Yu chills inside. The crow once fought 3 level 4 ancient corpses alone, and won easily. And now he's dead. In an S-class Shao Tangshan secret realm. What secret does this new guy have? He even killed the crow. If I offend him, will he kill me too? While Zhu Yu's thoughts race, Li Lang turns to him and says, Is it so weird I killed the crow in one strike? Zhu Yu blurts out, Of course it's weird. Our captain is insanely strong. Number 1 in the universe. No surprise you could kill the crow in one slash. Zhu keeps talking, sweating nervously, because he sees Li Lang about to draw his sword. That's good, nothing strange. You know what to say to outsiders, right? Zhu Yu nodded wisely. Got it. The crow from Elysium meets Li Lang, the scavenger. They fought for 300 rounds. In the end, Captain Li Lang killed him with one strike. Li Lang nodded in satisfaction. As long as you understand, for internal reports, the credit goes to Ji Wen. If anyone asks, just say he lured the enemy in. As for other details, The director will explain. You feel a little moved by what's being said. Li Ling did this because he's worried the people from Elysium might target you. After all, a level 2 ancient corpse taking down a level 4 one. If word gets out, it would shock everyone. A tall tree stands out in the forest, so it's the first to face the wind. On the surface, he gained fame, but actually, he attracted the hatred of all of Elysium. Onto himself. When Zhu Yu saw you pull out 26, still bleeding trophies, his pupils shook. You killed all these people. You carefully sorted and organized the trophies. Almost all are level 2 and 3 ancient corpses. This one is the younger sister from Red Rabbit Sisters. She liked to stab people with carrots. That Millennium Shaw, the pretty one, is her older sister. Because her neck is long and pale, she looked nice. So I chopped her neck off too. The last one, this is the level 4 ancient corpse. The crow's head. Should be pretty valuable, right? Seeing you cheerfully showing off the trophies, Zhu Yu was sweating nervously. The hive has lots of weirdos, but none this twisted. Even Li Ling, looking at all these heads, couldn't help twitching his mouth. Then he looked at Zhu Yu. I think little Zhu Yu is better suited to be vice captain than you. When Zhu Yu heard that, he panicked instantly, but he couldn't argue back. You waved with a smile. Let Zhu be the vice captain. He's more suitable than me. I'd rather sneak behind enemy lines and pull off suicide missions. Zhu Yu looked grateful. He puffed his chest and said from now on, Zhu Yu Wen is my bro. If anyone tries to mess with him, I'll kill them. By the way, I heard Captain Wang Dameng from Team 3 wants to give little Zhu Yu trouble. After this mission, I'll go beat him up. Li Ling spoke calmly. I already beat that guy. Hearing this, you pressed your lips awkwardly. Actually, I wasn't bullied. I also beat up Team 3 members. Zhu Yu protested angrily. Still gotta beat him. You all beat them up. If I don't, it'll look bad. You feel this vibe is pretty good. The core of Team 1. Everyone treats you well. Now that all the evil bone masters from Elysium are dead, I guess it's time for me to go. You guys keep working. Li Ling finished speaking, stepped onto his magic sword, and flew off. The next moment, Zhu Yu spoke slowly. Let's go meet Wang Yuan at the academy first. This time, you have to stay by my side the whole time. Zhu Yu was really scared now. This kid causes way too much trouble. When Wang Yuan and the students saw you without your mask again, they were all shocked. Little Zhu Yu, is that really you? You smiled and nodded.
Hey, Teacher Wang, long time no see.
You nodded and admitted it directly, leaving Wang Yuan totally stunned. The student he once taught best was expelled from school, joined the scavengers days later, and now has become a powerful ancient corpse. And the students all surrounded you with admiring faces. So you're our school's top senior, Zhu Yu. The gap's just insane. I thought only my liberal arts were worse than his. That's just human nature. If the gap's small, people start to resent it. But if the difference is huge, all that's left is looking up in awe. Zhu Yu calmly spoke from the side. The genius your Galaxy Academy expelled is actually our top genius among the scavengers. That bogus accusation from back then. I say it's invalid on behalf of our scavenger group. Our director and Captain Lee will visit your clueless headmaster soon themselves. We scavengers are pretty protective of our own. He used to be his favorite student. Now that his name is cleared, he's really happy. Wang Yuan showed a relieved smile. Zhu Yu Wen, you're your teacher's greatest pride. Keep going. You can go even further. At those words, you smiled and nodded. Then you and Zhu Yu headed to the core area. The target of this mission is to take down a level 3 peak beast, the Ironwood Bear. It will drop a purple bone jar. What's inside is your real goal this time. Meanwhile, over a dozen ancient corpses were attacking that level 3 Ironwood Bear. Zhu Yu frowned. Looks like we're a bit late. A teammate from Squad 1 nearby clenched his fists in frustration. We went after the corpses, and those guys tried to steal the bear. It's a shame, but by the rules of this place, whoever finds it first gets it. Your eyes narrowed instantly. A killing intent filled the air. There's no way I can let this weird thing go. You glanced at Zhu Yu and said, Captain Zhu, how about you and the team go ahead first? When Zhu Yu heard that, his eyelids started twitching. What are you planning now? You're not gonna wipe them all out, right? As soon as he said that, the rest looked at you with horror, staring at the new team member. Whoa, is he really that tough? You blinked innocently. Am I really that obvious? Ju's lips twitched. This dude actually means it. Absolutely not, no attacking. They're not evil bone masters. Sure, they're weak in Galaxy City, but they're still from Yamahal, the Assassins Association, and the Immortal Pavilion. Meanwhile, the dozen or so ancient corpses fighting the Ironwood Bear also noticed. Crap, the scavengers are here. Are they gonna steal our loot? Relax, the rules here were set by all the big groups. Even official teams, scavengers included, have to follow them. They wouldn't dare steal. They didn't even lower their voices when saying that. After hearing that, Squad 1's faces all changed. Captain Ju, let's teach them a lesson. These punks are just too cocky. I'll go first. I'll take the fall. Ju Yu's lips curled into a smile. If they're not giving us respect, don't blame me. Then Ju Yu's whole body sparked with electricity. Suddenly above, dark clouds crackling with terrifying lightning appeared. Everyone, let me help you out. Skills in this area hit everyone. If you get hurt, it's your own fault. A bolt of lightning crashed down and shattered a massive ancient tree to pieces. The ancient corpses all panicked. Crap, Ju the nutjob is really here. Aren't they afraid of breaking the rules? Team 1 are all maniacs. Would they really care about rules? Retreat! The three big factions all scattered. Guys, they're retreating. Ironwood Bear, get ready to take over the fight. With Team 1 taking over, Ironwood Bear dropped in a few minutes. Just as expected, a purple jar appeared near the Ironwood Bear. You looked at the purple jar. Info quickly showed up on it. Inside is a shimmering supplement. Gee's purple eyes lit right up. Captain Ju, I remember we scavengers have a rule that those on the Vanguard team get first dibs on the loot. Right? Ju Yu nodded. You're interested in this purple jar, but it costs 1,000 points to trade for. I was interested too, but if you want it, it's yours. I'm just that generous. You don't buy that for a second. If Ju Yu really wanted it, that jar would never have made it down to the scavenger higher-ups. After Ju Yu smashed the core barrier, everyone got transported randomly near Zhao Tangshan. But right as you came out, you got ambushed. Seeing this, you smirked. Let me guess. Lin family sent you? A hint of panic showed on the man's face. Don't try to trick me. I've got a signal jammer on me. Don't even think about calling for help. You're dead today. Right after he spoke, a black snake appeared in his hand. You smiled dismissively. No, why? I'm sure the Lin family sent you. The man looked confused. Why? You just smiled and showed your sword manual. 'Cause the Elysium folks aren't dumb enough to send a level 3 corpse after me again. Before you finished talking, you attacked in a flash, dashing out with everything you've got, and almost instantly appeared before the black dragon. You stabbed your sword straight at its throat. Clang! A black shell shielded the man. You little punk, you dared ambush me? The masked man flicked his sleeve, sending the black snake flying at you. A spark flashed in your eyes, and a surge of water burst out, instantly wrapping the black snake in midair. The water slowed it for a second. It was only a split second, but it was enough. At the same time, you used the stealth bone and conceal bone, and vanished on the spot. The man was totally stunned, staring in disbelief around him. Did he get away? A cold glint flashed from behind the next second, and pierced straight through his heart. The masked man's last moments were pure shock. Then you flicked your sword, blasting his body flying. Gained 4,500 years of life. Then, in his storage jarbone, you found a compass. A bloodline compass. No wonder he could find me so fast. When I got into Galaxy Academy, every student had to give a blood sample, so it could be checked by the labs. And the biggest shareholder behind those labs was the Ling Group. Looks like the Ling Group's collecting blood. So there must be something shady going on. You closed your eyes, used your spirit power to control your blood, and instantly, all your blood started to boil. A golden light flashed next. You've completely cut ties with all your blood outside. Looking at the bloodline compass in your hand, a cold smirk creeps up on your lips. This is the perfect excuse to take down the Lin Group. You decide to go tonight. Because you never wait overnight for revenge. After returning to the scavenger building, you're called into the chief's office again. Right now, Director Liu Hao is giving you a very complicated look. I could tell you weren't some ordinary kid, but I didn't expect you to be not just sneaky, but also such a freaking handful. You killed the Red Rabbit sisters. And even Crow-Eyed believe you were a level 5 ancient zombie, but you say you're just level 2. You just shrug, looking super innocent. Boss, you're blaming me for nothing. I did kill the Rabbit sisters, but I used team leader Li Lang's stored sword energy. As for Crow, Captain Li Lang fought him for 300 rounds, and finally took his head with that ultimate sword move. Only then did the Crow go down. Liu Hao's face goes dark. You little brat. Do you not even trust me anymore? Fine, just stick to that story from now on. Looking at you, Liu Hao can't help but feel satisfied. He honestly doesn't care how you killed them. For him, doesn't matter if it's a black cat or a white cat. As long as it catches mice, it's a good cat. This time, your contribution is huge, besides the basic points reward. If you need anything in particular, I can request it in advance for you from HQ. You think for a bit, and say if possible, I'd like a purple grade sword sheath bone. Sword sheath bone is a support type bone bug. It only works with sword type bone bugs. Put the sword type bone bug inside the sheath bone and let it cultivate. Its power will be boosted in every way. Every sword wielder ancient zombie carries a sword sheath bone. Liu Hao pauses surprised. You want to use a purple sword sheath bone with your blue sword bone? Isn't that way too much? You seriously shake your head. Who says a blue sword bone can't use a purple sheath? Who says a pony can't pull? Before you finish, Lu stops in. Whoa, stop right there. Let's just drop that subject. I'll go request that for you right now. By the way, you just killed so many from Paradise. They're definitely going to come after you. So don't go out alone for a while. Hearing that, you ask, will HQ send someone to help? Liu Hao frowns and says, I already requested backup. But their answer is, they'll have more people available in 2 months. Hearing that, you sneer. 2 months from now, Galaxy City might not even exist. Looks like it's still all up to me. Chief, sometimes the rot comes from within. When defending from outsiders, don't forget to check inside too. Liu Hao isn't stupid.
He knows exactly what you mean.
If there's a mole in Galaxy City, I'll give you a satisfying answer. But as for AQ, you wave your hand and cut him off? Don't worry about HQ stuff. I'll handle it myself later. Liu Hao just twitches his mouth at you and pretty much kicks you out the door. End of that dangerous conversation. It's midnight. You step out of your room, about to go cause trouble for the Ling group, when, right inside the elevator, you run into the girl in black again. Twice in one day. You run into the same person in the elevator. Neither of you can believe how weird that is. You tease her, staring at her dark outfit. Out this late to kill someone too. She nods calmly, then hands you a business card. If you ever need someone, you can hire me. As long as the price is right, I'll take any job. You look at the business card. Cody name, Black Ice. Level 4 Ancient Corpse. Kills targets under level 5. Fees vary by target strength. Hiring starts at 10 million. This girl is actually a pro assassin. This is exactly the help I need. I really need a hand right now. Especially a level 4 corpse. If I hire this girl and bring the bald guy along, tonight is going to be very interesting. If I say we're killing the Ling group's top brass, would you take the job? Black Ice thinks for a moment. Fine, but it'll cost 100 million. However, I need some time. I have to scout the place first. 100 million silver coins. Market rate, that's about 10 purple ancient coins. No problem. Here's 20 million silver. Consider it a deposit. Meet downstairs at 1 a.m. sharp. After that, you go to the banyan tree where you first met the bald guy. You look around for a bit, but there's no sign of him. As expected, nobody stays in one spot forever. Just as you sigh, preparing to leave, a powerful aura suddenly approaches. You look closely. It's the bald guy. He's holding a strange blue jar in his hands, with a centipede bone wrapped around his waist. The bald guy sees you, and immediately bows deeply. Boss, you're here. You look at the bone jar in his hands, confused. What are you doing? The bald guy smiles awkwardly. Well,
Boss.
I found that burying jars under pagoda trees brings luck. Last time I did it, I met you. And successfully broke through to level 4. So I'm back to give thanks to the tree. I figured I'd try burying another one. Didn't expect to run into you before I even finished. Boss, this tree of yours is truly magical. Your lip twitches. It really is a bit magical. He's burying a jar and runs into me again. If he ever becomes a high-level corpse, he'll probably bury an orange bone jar here. Baldy, actually, I came here because I need your help with something. When he hears you're targeting the Ling group, his whole body trembles. Seeing such a strong reaction, you frown slightly. What? Do you have ties to the Ling group? Killing intent starts to rise within you. If this bald guy is a secret hitman for them, you won't hesitate to end him. But in the next second, his eyes turn red with rage. The Ling group killed my daughter. I'll never forgive them. At this moment, his eyes start to water. With you here, boss, the Ling group is finished for sure. You secretly breathe a sigh of relief. So he's on our side. What did they do to your daughter? As he remembers, the bald guy's body shakes uncontrollably. When she started school, they found special blood in her system. Then the Ling group kidnapped her. They tortured her in a lab day and night. Eventually, she was just a corpse. I've been trying to get revenge, but with my power alone.
It was simply impossible.
Hearing this, you understand everything. Everyone's blood in Galaxy City has likely been collected by the Ling group. If they find a specific blood type or organ needed by someone powerful, they just take the person. This is clearly a full industrial chain. You say in a cold voice, after tonight, the Ling group will cease to exist. All their crimes will be exposed. The bald guy is incredibly moved. Boss, if you avenge my daughter tonight, I'll owe you my life forever. I'll be your loyal soldier to the end. You were going to refuse. But he's very determined. Besides, having a loyal follower could be quite useful. The bald guy then pulls out a map. It's the Ling group's headquarters. It shows all their security details, including high-tech sensors. No wonder he waited years to act. The whole Ling villa is built like a steel fortress. Guards and sensors are everywhere. Invading it for an assassination would normally be impossible. But today the Ling group must die. Not even Jesus can save them. And I mean now. Among all your enemies, the Ling group is the weakest. If I can't take them down, then I have no right to survive the disaster. Coming in 2 months. Looking at the security map, you suddenly think of Elvis. He's an expert in demolition and great with high-tech equipment. If he comes along, the success rate will skyrocket. After thinking for a bit, you text Elvis, "Good evening. Elvis, you got a second? Someone tried to kill me. I want revenge, but their home defense is strong. I need your help. If you're busy, it's fine. But please don't tell the captain. I want to handle this myself." Elvis replies almost instantly. "If we can't tell the captain, then bring Shiwei and Bai Jingyu. We have to drag them in too. That way they can't punish all of us. If things go south, your lip twitches." Tech guys really have dark hearts. Then you send Shiwei and Bai Jingyu the same message. To your surprise, they both said the same thing as Elvis. Those three are really in sync. Then you take the bald guy to your room. Before tonight's mission, you decide to fully upgrade your strength again. You take out the purple jar with the blinking bone. As you infuse it with lifespan, purple light instantly fills the room. After the secret realm journey, you have plenty of materials and lifespan without any hesitation. You evolve the blinking bone to level 3. Level 3 evolution complete. Level 4 needs 100,000 years of life and 3 purple space stones. Skill 1. Blink. Teleport within a 50-meter range. Instant effect, no casting time. 1 minute cooldown. Skill 2. Blink anchor. Leave an anchor at any location within 100 kilometers. You can instantly blink back to it. Limit, 1 anchor. CD, 12 hours. Level 3 changed the bone completely. Range went from 10 meters to 50 meters. CD went from 5 minutes to 1 min. You can't help but wonder, when this bone is maxed out, CD might stop working. That's when the flashing bone becomes truly terrifying. Then you took out the life bone, absorbed the crow's soul. As the life force was injected, Your lifespan surged instantly. A crimson scary light flared up inside you. Then blood started oozing from the surface of the life bone. It wrapped around your heart and eventually formed a red protective layer. You just felt all your abilities improving fast. Sensing this weird change in your body, you're pretty confused. As far as you know, no one has ever refined a red GU worm. You have no clue what's happening. The advanced life GU fell asleep again. All GU worms and the life GU are red. Level 3. Level 4 requirements. 100,000 years of life. 10 individuals. Soul of a level 4 GU master. Skill 1. Devour life after killing a creature. Devour any remaining lifespan from them, including the lifespans of their GU worms. Skill 2. Shared lifespan. All things have lifespan. You can consume lifespan to change the lifespan of anything. Skill 3. Received insect. Heaven and earth spawn received insects, all born from lifespan. You can use lifespan to produce perfect received insects. Perfect ones absorb instantly, no waiting needed. Looking at the life GU's details, you frown slightly. Did it just gain the ability to produce received insects? Seems like not much has changed. Just then, the life GU on your heart twitched suddenly. And then, your brain got a message. Keep evolving. The received insect will transform. Your eyes widen in shock. The life GU is talking to me. You also upgraded the attack storage GU to level 3. Now its CD is 24 hours. Plus there's a new skill, attack boost. Attacks stored in the storage GU get infected and enhanced. The longer they're stored inside, the stronger they get. Can break through level 5 limits. Your eyes lit up instantly. That's a huge upgrade. There's a real gap between level 4 and 5. They're worlds apart. Too bad there's no time tonight for a proper test to load up attacks into the attack storage bone. Otherwise, it could be amazing. Now you've got one last thing.
Evolution GU CD?
It's reset. You can evolve another GU worm. Since GU worm evolution can mutate or fail, it's best to evolve after merging others together. After thinking it over, you decide to evolve the running bone first. Even if it fails, you don't mind. So you immediately control the evolution bone and choose running bone for evolution. A flash of golden light appears. The running bone splits and rebuilds itself. It mutated during evolution and became the extreme burst bone. Your pupils lit up. Looks like running bone got lucky. It mutated. Extreme burst bone. Top level blue, level 4. 5 requirements. 30,000 years of life. Contains 5 purple fruits with speed attribute. 5 fruits. And 5 purple fruits with burst attribute. Skill 1. Extreme burst. Lets you boost your speed. For a short burst, speed goes up 2000%. Lasts 3 seconds. Extremely high energy cost. 1 hour cooldown. Second skill has normal speed. Boosts your speed by about 300%. Low cost, no cooldown, speed jumps to 2000%. This is honestly a terrifying skill. Means you can straight up turn into a flash of light. Take out distant enemies in an instant. But you look a bit troubled. Feels like you're becoming more of an assassin. Time to test your combat skills next. Pretty soon, the 6-man assassin squad gathers at the villa next door. 2 level 4 ghouls, Baldy and Black Ice. 3 level 3 ghouls, UIs, Stoneguard and Bai Jingyu. And you, who look like a level 2 ghoul. This lineup can basically own Galaxy City. After checking the Lin family villa's security layout, UIs grinned. Looking at the layout, they're using the latest anti-intrusion system, developed by Scavenger HQ. That genius guy with the tech stocks created it. Every branch of Scavenger has a person who's responsible for knowing how to use the tech sent from above. Funny thing is, I'm that person for Galaxy City. With those words, you immediately relaxed. You met that genius a few times in your last life. A true core member of Scavenger. After all, tech stocks are like gold bugs. Looking at the Lin family gate, you smiled warmly again. So from now on, whoever I see is basically dead. When you mention wiping out Lin Group, the 10 teammates hesitate a bit, since they're all loyal janitors. But when they think about the dirty business behind Lin Group, they quickly let it go. Because during an avalanche, no snowflake is innocent. UIs then pulls out a laptop, taps a few buttons. The metal gate ahead opens automatically. Clearly, the villa's defense was completely hacked by UIs. In your lost life, you never trusted anyone. You liked working solo. But in this life, you find working with a team isn't bad. Then a dozen guards surround you. All level 1 ghouls. One guard captain asks wearily, "Who are you?" "Password?" You smile slightly. Step forward. The password is sword. "Wrong password," the captain barely finishes. When a sword appears in your hand, you flash behind him instantly. A cold gleam flickers by. The captain's head drops to the ground. At the same time, black ice darts out, turns into a streak of black light hitting the crowd. A strange, powerful frost spreads from him. In an instant, freezes all the enemies nearby, then smashes them to pieces. All killed instantly. Over a dozen die on the spot. Everyone looks at black ice in shock. Even you are surprised. Feels like you just found a gem. Black ice's assassination and group skills are rare even among level 4 ghouls. Way better than Baldy. Black ice glances inside the villa and calmly suggests, "We should move fast, so the target can't escape." If Black Ice was solo, he'd freeze blast his way through and finish them all. The squad keeps moving forward. When they find enemies, Black Ice acts first every time, fires off ice spikes, and pierces their throats. Super efficient. Watching Black Ice in action, you start thinking, this kind of power and frost skill reminds you of a strong fighter from your last life. She was later called the Ice Queen, level 8. When she died, she fought millions of beasts alone and froze the whole battlefield forever, turned it into a frozen wasteland, shocked a world. She wasn't from Galaxy City though, so it's probably just a coincidence. Yui's hacking and Black Ice's efficiency quickly get you all inside the villa. Then, sirens suddenly go off. Yui shakes his head awkwardly. "Sorry guys, that was the best I could do." It's a physical alarm. Old school, runs offline. You shrug and calmly say, "It's fine, let's just be quicker. At least they won't escape." "Boss, let me go first." Baldy rushes in as soon as he finishes. Charges right inside. 1 second later, a scar-faced guy blocks the way. "Get out, you don't belong here." Baldy doesn't talk back. Immediately unleashes the sky centipede. Suddenly, the centipede's bones appear as a shadow, like a godly phantom, right behind Baldy. The bones are jet black, covered in green poison. Then, he pulls out a black dagger shining with cold light, also coated with poison. Baldy sneers, and charges straight at Scarface.
He's worked hard for years.
All for revenge tonight. Scarface also unleashes his power, turns into a giant made of earth, and charges at Baldy too. Clearly Scarface is a level 4 ghoul. You signal Black Ice with your eyes. He gets it instantly, then turns into frost and joins in. At that moment, a strong gust blows. Black Ice gets knocked back. A skinny man appears, another level 4 ghoul raised secretly by the Lin family. Black Ice regains his stance. Suddenly, a chilling aura explodes from him. He reaches out to the air and grabs a sword totally made of ice. Appears out of thin air. The sword is crystal clear. Really beautiful. Looks fragile like ice, but it's unbreakable. Skinny man frowns slightly. "Leave the villa now. I'll let you live." But Black Ice, like some emotionless war machine, charges in with his sword. And at the same time, 40 or 50 ghouls appear in the yard. They quickly surround you and your squad. And these 40 or 50 are all level 3 ghouls. But you actually feel excited facing them. Free lifespan delivered to me. Seeing the 40 or 50 level 3 ghouls surrounding your side. UI's grins. A remote control appears in his hand. Art is explosion. As soon as he finishes, UI's hits the button. The night lights up instantly. A terrifying fireball spreads out. A huge blast blows up the entire yard. Right in the blast zone, 40 or 50 ghouls. Most are instantly badly wounded, covered in blood. More than a dozen ancient corpses died on the spot. When we first got to the yard, the Wazy figured there might be backup, so he planted remote bombs all around in advance. Only killed a dozen people? The rest is up to you. You and Ten's faces turned dark, both set in unison. No one gets to slack off. The ancient corpses still alive in the yard looked at you all with fear in their eyes. Only then did they realize this group is not simple. Then, An old man with white hair slowly shuffled out. I don't know what grudge you have with the Lin family, but if you're willing to let it go, I promise, the Lin family will give you fair compensation. Someone stepped forward from the crowd immediately. And agreed, that's right. My wife and daughter were killed by the young master of the Lin family. The Lin family gave me 20 purple oddities as compensation. That's the Lin family's other approach. When facing invaders, if the enemy is too strong, they try to solve it with money.
Hearing all this,
Your eyes instantly changed color. One is blue, the other is fiery red. Full of killing intent? Shouldn't have let them talk at all. Then your Waterfire Valley avatar unleashed two ultimates at once. Water Flame Burst and Fire Water Rain. All of a sudden, countless flaming water droplets fell on the crowd of ancient corpses. This is pure sustained area damage. The flames stuck to them and kept burning. The earlier explosion had already left them badly weakened. Now the fire water rain made it even worse. Another dozen ancient corpses died on the spot. Meanwhile, 10 instantly grew bigger, charged into the crowd, and started slaughtering the wounded ancient corpses. You activated the flashbone and entered the crowd. Holding a long sword, you started mowing them down. Within seconds, all the ancient corpses were reduced to pieces, gained a total of 200,000 years of lifespan. At the same time, the Berserker talent activated. A powerful and pure force instantly surged into your body. Your strength was greatly boosted. At this moment, the battle in the villa had reached its most intense phase. The wind-type ancient corpse fighting black ice was badly wounded all over.
he was covered in cuts from the frost sword.
The ball guy was in even worse shape. Several ribs were broken. His poison was hard to transmit through the soil and couldn't seep into the enemy. So he was forced to fight with brute force. So you quickly assigned tasks. Bai Jingyu, you heal and buff Baldy. The Wazy, look for chances to toss bombs at the Dirtman's defenses. 10. You protect Bai Jingyu and the Wazy. Right after you finished speaking, you rushed out of the yard and disappeared. Even though you're just the newest member of Team 1, the Wazy and the other two still instinctively followed your orders. The skinny guy fighting Black Ice thought you'd run away. Quickly said, your commander has already betrayed you and escaped. Do you guys really want to die? You can still leave now. But no one paid him any mind. Black Ice took advantage of his distraction and used the Ice Tendon Bone. Ice Tendon Bone grade. Blue. It's a powerful control-type bone worm. As soon as it hit the skinny guy, he was frozen in place. For half a second, Black Ice grabbed the frost sword and stabbed at his neck. But the man in blue twisted his body suddenly. The sword only pierced his arm. The skinny guy's eyes went red. He was furious, trying to hide my Wind Valley. Now you're just asking to die. Wrath of the Gale. Suddenly, several tornadoes whipped up around them. From the shadows, your eyes narrowed. Isn't that my Wind Valley? The enraged skinny guy unleashed all the power of Wind Valley. Around them, several tornadoes spun up at once. The skinny guy leaped up lightly and rode the wind into the air. Black Ice looked up, swung the frost sword. A frosty blade energy shot at the skinny man, but a wall of wind stopped it in front of him. The skinny guy smirked. Is that all you've got? Up here, I'm untouchable. Come up if you can. Before he could finish talking, a flash of cold light appeared behind him. A figure with a sword dashed like a shooting star and shot into the sky instantly. With a slicing sound, a long sword wrapped in water flame pierced the skinny guy from behind. Water flame started burning him immediately. You think you're the only one who can fly? Feeling the pain, the skinny guy was furious.
He did his best to drive Windbone to attack behind him.
You dare ambush me? Then you must pay with your life. Below level 5, no one has ever escaped his wind binding. But the next second, you suddenly moved and instantly appeared right next to Black Ice. What's he doing? Punching air? Black Ice shook his head. No idea, seems kinda dumb. He saw you teleport. The skinny guy's face changed suddenly. How is that possible? How did you do that? But you just ignored him and turned to Black Ice. Now killing him shouldn't be a problem, right? Black Ice stayed cool and confident. Of course, even if you don't help, I can still finish him off. Now it's even easier. Then, Black Ice started summoning another parasite inside him. In an instant, A cold, icy aura spread through the air and formed a giant ice phoenix. Black Ice jumped lightly and landed on the ice phoenix. A clear cry. The phoenix flapped its wings and soared into the sky. You were shocked inside. Never expected. Black Ice actually refined such a rare ice phoenix. That level 8 ice queen from your previous life also had an ice phoenix. Is Black Ice really that ice queen? The skinny guy was totally crushed. Usually, meeting one guy who can fly is rare. Tonight he met two. Skinny guy wasn't Black Ice's match and was already badly injured.
He quickly lost his arm to Black Ice's sword.
The moment his arm hit the ground, a sword stabbed right into his heart without mercy. You gain 80,000 years of life. Wind element parasite. Compatibility increased sharply. Then you asked Black Ice to go help Baldy and them. Baldy now was soaked in blood. Even if he wasn't a match for Clayman, he still stood in front, because the 3 janitors behind him were only level 3 zombies. Black Ice never liked pointless talk. After joining the fight, he sent an icy sword strike right at Clayman. One strike broke through layers of Clayman's surface mud. Countless dirt chunks fell off. Baldy was thrilled and smashed another blow at the gap, knocking even more dirt off. Clayman looked furious.
He glanced toward Mask Guy
and saw you standing on Mask Guy's corpse, smiling at him. Don't think I'm scared just because you're ganging up on me. If I go all out on defense, even level 5 zombies can't break through. Earthbone defense mode. In a flash, tons of earth elements gathered on Clayman, covering him in layer upon layer of tough mud armor. Clayman's legs stuck deep into the ground, constantly absorbing earth energy below. Right now his defense was unbeatable. Black Ice frowned slightly and sent out another icy sword strike, this time only leaving a sword mark. But Clayman fixed it instantly, seeing everyone's attacks fail. Clayman laughed loudly. You see, you can't break my defense. You guys have no chance. I'm the strongest shield. There's nothing you can do. Everyone looked at you subconsciously. After you finished collecting Mask Guy's loot, you just glanced at Clayman lightly. Let's head inside the villa. Forget that pile of dirt. He can't move anyway. Suddenly, everyone realized. Yeah, why bother with him? When you all really started to leave, Clayman got nervous. He stood up from the dirt right away and started summoning his parasite. In a flash, a dirt wall blocked your way. If you don't kill me today, none of you are leaving. You never thought someone would actually beg you to kill them. Being ignored, Clayman got mad and lost his cool. If you don't kill me today, none of you can escape. Earth and mud storm. In an instant, mud turned into cone-shaped blocks and smashed toward everyone. Stone Guard quickly summoned his purple-ranked steel. Steel defense arms. A steel barrier appeared at once, blocking the mud storm for everyone. White Moon also cast endurance buffs for all 10 people. Lasting purple rank. It made the users more resilient and greatly reduced energy drain. Black Ice and Baldy reacted fastest and charged Clayman. Clayman instantly pulled back all attacks and switched back to defense form. Taunted. If you got guts, come kill me. You looked at Clayman. Your eyes instantly turned blood red. Equal lifespan. At that moment, your lifespan started dropping fast. When it reached 7,000 years, Clayman's tough mud armor started losing its color. Like all life faded away. Clayman's eyes widened. Totally stunned. How can this be? What the hell did you do? This skill was way beyond his imagination. Just as all the mud faded, Black Gold and Baldy attacked in sync, crippling Clayman, who had no defense. You raised your sword bone and stabbed Clayman's heart right away. You gained 100,000 years of life. Attribute-less parasite. Affinity increased sharply. The horror of equal lifespan even surprised you a lot. Everyone stared at you like you were a monster, but none of them asked. Baldy gave a thumbs up, eyes full of admiration. After you finished collecting Clayman's loot, you looked at everyone and said, when the battle's over, we'll split the loot together. Baldy shook his head right away. I'm here for revenge. If I took loot, I'd be letting my daughter down. Black Ice refused too, saying he was here for a mission. Taking loot doesn't fit my code. Elvis and his 2 teammates also refused. We're just here to help. Just treat us to a meal sometime. They didn't care, but you couldn't ignore it. Even though you don't think you're a good person, your coldness isn't toward everyone equally. Later, you'll find a way to make it up to them, especially Elvis and his guys. They helped out, just out of kindness, not getting anything in return.
Next.
You led everyone further inside the villa. Right then, in a closed lab, Lin Tianhai, Lin Hua, and Meng Hong looked super calm. Being hunted for revenge wasn't new for them. With absolute power, revenge was just a joke. At that moment, the code lock beeped with entering password. Password accepted. Hearing the sound, Lin Hua and Meng Hong were happy. It must be those 2 level 4 zombies reporting in. But the next second, you walked in with everyone, smiling. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, everyone. Lin Hua's face changed instantly. Jiu Guan, why is it you? Lin Tianhai and Meng Hong also felt a chill in their hearts. You glance around? There are lots of glass tubes with people in them in the lab. They're all soaked in some special liquid. No idea if they're alive or dead. There's also an operating table for experiments, and all kinds of organs are laid out on it. Looking at this scene, the bald guy's eyes turned red right away. This whole family, they're damn monsters. The others all glare with anger too. Lin Tianhai took a deep breath. He stepped forward. I don't know how my Lin family offended you. Can you give me a chance to apologize? I'll make sure you're satisfied. You smile slightly and say, why don't you ask your precious son? He keeps sending killers after me. Isn't he inviting me to wipe out his whole family? Lin Tianhai instantly grabbed Lin Hua and kicked him right at your feet. If he's the one who caused all this, I'll hand him over to you. Lin Hua was shaking all over. His face was pale as a ghost. No, Dad. I'm your own son. You smirk with sarcasm. So even a bodyguard would ditch his own son? It's come this far anyway. Does this old man really think giving up just one son is enough to settle things? Seems like he caught your sarcastic tone. Lin Tianhai quickly added, our Lin family has an ancient jars room. There are over 100 purple jars inside. And 1 orange jar too. I'll give them all to you, as my apology. When he said that, Lin Tianhai's heart was bleeding. Your eyes lit up at once. Now I can enjoy opening those jars. But you didn't answer. Instead, you stabbed Lin Hui to death with your sword. Then, you flashed in front of Lin Tianhai and Meng Hong. Alright, your son is dead now. Let's talk about where the jars are. Lin Tianhai hesitated. What if I tell you, and you go back on your word? You didn't bother explaining. Instead, you pointed your sword at Meng Hong. Say anything more, and I'll kill your wife right in front of you. And you're next. Seeing that, Lin Tianhai hesitated a moment, but still spoke up, following Lin Tianhai's instructions. The Weici opened a secret room door. Inside, there were all kinds of ancient jars. All of them were purple jars, not a single DJ jar.
And
there was a flashy orange jar in the middle. Seeing that stunning sight, you grinned and said, Chairman Lin, you really keep your word. I thought you'd try something sneaky. Lin Tianhai forced a laugh. How could I dare in front of you all? The jars are all yours now. If you let me and my wife go, I'll transfer another 50 billion as compensation. I chuckled and said, of course, I'm all about honesty. It was your son who offended me, not you. Lin Tianhai heard this and felt relieved. But what you said next sent him straight to hell. Baldy, these 2 old fools are all yours. Do what you want. Take your revenge. Then you walked into the jar room, looking straight at the orange jar. Info popped up immediately. Inside is a golden-ranked Rujiu worm. The moment you saw the info, you felt a shock deep inside. It's actually the legendary Rujiu worm. Rujiu Golden Ancient Bug. Rank 49 in the GU bug records. Once activated, it restores a person completely, no matter how many injuries they've taken. Using the restored bone can bring them back to their prime. It's the top-tier healing GU bug. If you raise its rank to the highest level, you can even pick a specific point in time to restore someone's state from that period. In my past life, the restored bone ended up with the Immortal Pavilion. This time, you actually managed to get it. Orange Evolution Bone. Golden Restored Bone. Any GU bug above orange is called an immortal bone. Immortal bones are one of a kind. If you find one, you'd never give it to anyone else. Plus, there are hidden sword cultivator inheritances beneath us. In this small galactic chamber, there are so many opportunities hidden away. There's definitely something deeper going on. Besides black ice, everyone is staring at the orange ancient vase with glowing eyes. So that's the orange ancient vase, huh? This is my first time seeing one. You calmly take the orange ancient vase off the shelf, but quickly frown after taking a look. No wonder you're an immortal official. This thing needs 200,000 years of lifespan to open. Anyone here have 200,000 years to spare? Come over and open it if you do. When they hear that wild number, everyone's mouth twitches. No wonder the Ling family put it here. Regular people could never unlock this, even if someone actually had a 200,000-year lifespan. Who would be bold enough to risk it? If it turns out to be the Death Valley inside, you're finished. Ancient vases above orange grade are usually only opened by 5th-level ancient corpses and above. Seeing no one respond to you, since none of you want it, I'll just keep this one for myself. Then you focus for a second and store the ancient vase right into your container.
Next.
You start scanning the other purple ancient vases. You find a lot of valuable things. A death bone, but it's been judged alive. A purple quality human skin bone. Once refined, it lets you look just like someone else. A blue quality stealth bone. Refining it hides your presence. You first grab the vase with the human skin bone inside. No attempt to hide it. You just open it directly. A burst of purple light shoots out, and a human skin, thin as a cicada's wing, appears before everyone. Wow, it's a purple-grade human skin. This GU bug can hide you almost perfectly. Whoever refines the human skin bone, their height, looks, aura, every detail gets disguised flawlessly. If you turn into a woman, even all the basic male features disappear. You look at everyone and say, pick a vase and open one too. Try your luck. After saying that, you casually hand Bai Jingyu a purple ancient vase. Inside is a support-type purple GU bug. It's perfect for Bai Jingyu. She takes it from you with a big smile. A brilliant flash of purple light shines again. Then a fair and delicate hand appears.
Touch hand.
One of the top support GU bugs among purple types. I've tried to apply for this for so long and never got one. Little bro, you're my lucky star. Bai Jingyu gets so excited she hugs Shi Wei. And everyone else gets jealous. Sis, I trust you too. Pick one out for me as well. You glance at an ancient vase to the side. And inside is exactly the bug Shi Wei needs. But you can't give it to her directly. That'd be too obvious. Only you know the secret about reading its strange info. No one else can find out. So you hand the alive death bone vase to Shi Wei. She takes it, closes her eyes, prays a little and opens it up. A burst of dazzling light explodes out, and when she sees what's inside, her face goes pale instantly. She throws the vase away without hesitation. Crap, it's a death bone. You know, the chance of getting a death bone is super low. On average, maybe 1 in 100,000, maybe a million vases would have a single death bone. Good thing this time it was judged victory in the end. Shi Wei's whole body is still shaking uncontrollably. That was almost the end for me. I'm never opening another vase again. The Weiss laughs and says, told you to do more good deeds. Never listen, huh?
Take a breather.
I'll show you what real luck looks like. You glance at the vase the Weiss picked for himself, and can only smile helplessly. This vase has a prank item inside. Whoever opens it will get splashed with cold water, and end up with a cold for a whole day. As the vase opens, a huge splash of water bursts out, soaking the Weiss completely. He shivers all over, and sneezes right away. That can't be right. It must be your terrible bad luck screwing with me. Everyone bursts out laughing. You turn to look at black ice. There are still a lot of vases here. Why don't you pick a few to open too? Let's see how lucky you are. Black ice hesitates a bit, thinking, wondering if this goes against his principles. But in the end, he still picks one to open. A flash of purple light bursts out, and an ice drill GU bug appears. This purple bug shoots a long beam of frost to attack an enemy. After firing the frost, you can teleport to where the frost landed, doing a second hit to nearby enemies. Black ice gets excited too,
He thought he was just testing his luck.
but didn't expect to actually pull a core evolution bug. Thank you. I don't want any reward for tonight's mission. This ice drill bone is all I need. You give a tiny smile. Business is business. I'll still pay you what I promised. Black Ice looks at you deeply. And thanks you again. Seeing Shi Wei and the Weiss still bummed out, you smile and suggest everyone keep opening vases. This time you pick 10 at once. And wave your hand, burning through 10,000 years of lifespan instantly. All 10 vases pop open in an instant. At the same time, 2 disasters are triggered. Killer Bee Swarm and Killer Ant Swarm. As soon as they appear, you were ready. So a quick rain of fire and water wipes them all out. Watching your bold vase opening style, the Weiss eyebrow twitches.
Next.
You hand the explosion bone and the tough bone vases to the Weiss and Shi Wei. Those 2 bugs happen to be just what you both need. The Weiss and Shi Wei take the vases, thrilled. As brothers, nothing more needs to be said. If anyone bullies you from now on, I'll go blow up their house. Shi Wei immediately agrees. After leaving the ancient trial ground, Bald Guy already dealt with the Ling couple and got news that their daughter is still alive because she has a rare special body. My daughter was taken by a mysterious person, and it seems like that person is protected by Lin Tianhai with powerful backing. They've kept it hidden perfectly. Even Lin Tianhai himself doesn't know who they are. But you didn't really care. After the news about the Lin family massacre got out, the people behind it will definitely panic. Don't worry, you'll find your daughter. The bald guy bowed deeply to you. Boss, you helped me get revenge. From now on, my life belongs to you. Yavis. Everyone looks surprised and a bit jealous. That's loyalty from a level 4 powerhouse. Now it's time for the director to clean things up. You picked up your phone and called Liu Hao. Director, I killed again. I wiped out Lin Tianhai's whole family. Liu Hao woke up instantly from his groggy sleep. Are you crazy? Lin Group is the top pharmaceutical company in Galaxy City. If this gets out, it'll be a big deal. Hao rubbed his head, thought for a bit and said, forget it. I'm sure their brat caused you trouble again. Wait there. I'll send Yevis and the other 2 over now. We'll say you all acted together. No one blames a group. Yevis and the others looked at each other, cursing the damn director. You smiled bitterly and shook your head. Director, better come here yourself. We found some secrets about Lin Group. Maybe they deserve to die. Black Ice doesn't want to deal with the cleaners. He left first. As for the bald guy, you arranged for him to go back to the villa. Pretty soon, Liu Hao showed up with a ton of cleaners. When they saw the bodies on the ground, everyone's eyes went wide. Over 40 level 3 ancient corpses, 2 level 4 ancient corpses, all dead. Did a Star Wars battle happen here? Liu Hao took a deep breath, stepped forward. Speak. Hearing this, I nodded, started making things up. Here's what happened. After I left Shao Tangshan's secret zone, the Lin family tried to assassinate me. Plus, they had my bloodline compass. I suspect they're working with anti-human forces. After privately checking with the director, me and some squad members came to investigate. Liu Hao jolted. When did you ever consult me? Damn it. Just drag me down with you. But he couldn't argue back. Based on his judgment, this guy holds grudges most. You handed the blood compass to Liu Hao. Liu Hao didn't expect this thing to actually exist. You kept telling the story. Sure enough, after dealing with the Lin family's ancient corpses, we found a blood bank in a secret room. Inside were stored blood info from countless people in Galaxy City and a human experiment lab. So, I judged Lin family as the anti-human foothold. The whole Ling family are ancient corpse riders. With the last comment, you instantly sentenced Lin family. Jiwei quickly agreed. That's right. I'm a straightforward guy. Never lie. I confirm Lin family are all evil bone masters. Yevis agreed too. Everyone knows. Me and evil bone masters are enemies. Bai Jingyu chimed in, I'm so pretty. How could a girl like me be up late? It's gotta be for justice. Liu Hao glanced at all the corpses, couldn't help but twitch his mouth. Secretly cursed. I bet you're the ancient corpse riders. You killed 50 people in someone else's house. Not a single survivor. But we're all on the same side. So gotta cover for you. Liu Hao said seriously. I can also smell someone writing poetry. At this point, Lin Jia's identity as a poet was officially confirmed. After that, you happily returned to the villa. Anyway, the first person responsible is the director now. How to clean up is his headache. Back at the villa, you immediately took out the orange ancient jar. You used your lifespan to open it right away. In an instant, a dazzling golden light burst out. A chilling power spread all around. After the golden light faded, a holy-looking GU worm appeared before you. It was Rugu. You reached out and held Rugu GU in your hand. For some reason, Rugu GU didn't resist you at all. Instead, it was really obedient. Normally, any unique GU worm would choose their own zombie host. When they meet a host, they reject. The host needs to use much more energy to possibly refine and merge with it. That could take years or even decades, or maybe their whole life. Of course, if Rugu GU did resist, you would have used special tricks to make it submit. Almost in a flash, Rugu GU merged with you willingly. The whole process was even smoother than when you refined the white GU. Then you leveled up Rugu GU to level 3 right away. Rugu GU Gold Grade. Level 3. Next level needs 100,000 years of lifespan. An item with the power of time, with at least purple quality or higher. Skill 1. Rugu. Aim at a target and activate. It restores the target to a healthy state. Spirit cost depends on the target's strength and status, and how injured they are. You can set a time mark on the target in advance. When restoring, the target will return directly to the state at the marked point. Cooldown, 12 hours. Skill 2, Double Rugu, can be used on a target additionally. Restores a GU worm to a healthy state and clears its cooldown. Can't use Double Rugu twice in a row on the same worm. After using Double Rugu, the next skill cooldown is 3 days. Looking at the level 4 requirements, you fell into thought. Rug's power really does seem time-based. Looks like I'll need to collect more time-related items. After that, you leveled up the human skin GU you refined before to level 3. Human skin GU grade, purple. Level 3. Level 4 needs 100,000 year lifespan, and 5 level 3 zombie skins. Skill 1. Human skin. Human skin GU can wrap your whole body, changing your face, height, bones, all features. You can look like someone else and copy their breath. The stronger the target, the harder to mimic. Can store up to 3 skins. You can switch among the 3 freely. No cost for switching. It's instant. Skill 2. Voice act changes your vocal cords. You can mimic anyone's voice. You immediately activated human skin GU to experiment. In just a moment, you changed into the big and tall No 10. Even your voice sounded exactly like No 10's. Next, you became the Wacy. You even gave his trademark old silver coin smirk. After trying human skin GU for a bit, you felt satisfied. It's a must-have for sneaking, assassinating, hiding, and disguising. Supplements. Tonight's mission was a total win. The Lin family folks weren't bad. I wonder where the next Lin family is. Suddenly you thought of Bliss World. If I could wipe them all out, I should get plenty of lifespan and oddities. But to destroy Bliss World, I'd need at least level 6 or 7 strength. Hope the Lin family's backers and Bliss World come looking for me soon. Getting killed doesn't feel great. Then you took out the level 1 evolution GU. There are still over 200,000 years left. Lots of lifespan in reserve. Time for another level up. Injecting lifespan. Evolution GU reached level 3 too. At level 3, it also unlocked a second skill. Skill 2, Reality Evolution. It lets one other GU evolve immediately, giving it a random power. Gets stronger at random. Lasts 5 minutes. Cooldown, 24 hours. After reading the description, your eyes lit up. Even though it only lasts 5 minutes. That's a high potential ability. Whether it turns into a dragon or a bug depends on luck. Now I have 3 immortal bones. Lifespan GU, Rugu GU, and Evolution GU. I wonder what rank the world system will give me as a zombie now. Without overthinking it, you activated the heavenly assessment right away. A terrifying heavenly aura instantly descended. A golden light slowly washed over you. Assessment complete. You are rated as a level 5 zombie. You get 3 heavenly rewards. You didn't expect to get rated as level 5 zombie, but it feels a bit overblown. It's like this level 5 rating is exaggerated. After all, who has their main fighting GU as a green one at level 5? Next second, an endless heavenly power surged into your body. Over 10 minutes later, you slowly opened your eyes. When you saw the 3 heavenly rewards, your pupils shrank. A sword heart, a one-time death puppet, and a chance to rewind time. The sword heart triggers when you die. The energy in your body feels almost terrifying. Your control over Devours reached the limit. Right now, you could easily slaughter level 4 zombies. Lying in bed thinking, you just went to sleep. After falling asleep, you had a weird dream. In the dream, you were a level 9 powerhouse, number 1 among humans, leading all humanity, fighting with legends and fierce beasts. In the end, you were betrayed by your companions, failed and died. Then you rewound time. Next morning when you woke up, you shook your head with a bit of self-mockery. Looks like this time rewind ability really got me excited. I actually had such a dumb dream. Seriously, how dumb is it? To think about saving humanity? My talent is the god-level killer, after all. Early the next morning, as you walked into the scavenger's hall, you felt countless admiring and fearful eyes, looking right at you. That's him. This rookie led a team to wipe out the Ling group. Heard both their level 4 zombies were killed. At that moment, Wang Daming came up to you from the crowd. Consultant. On behalf of our team member Zhao Jiaping, who offended you, I apologize. It's my fault for not teaching him well. After what happened with the Lin family, Wang Daming finally woke up. This guy is really not someone you mess with. Noticing your silence, Wang Daming thought for a moment, then said, how about, let me introduce you to our team's 3-6D, the caring big sis. Just as he finished talking, a sultry, sexy voice came from behind you. Wang Daming, are you looking for trouble? You turned to look back, just like Wang Daming described. She's really well endowed, at least 20 times bigger than Xiaobai. Judging by your reaction, Liu Yuru seemed pleased. The corners of her mouth curled up.
Hi, I'm Liu Yuru from Team 3.
Nice to meet you. You turned to Wang Daming and smiled. Since you came over to make peace with me, let's just call it even between us. No fight, no friendship, Wang Daming said proudly. Of course, I'm not one to hold grudges. If you want to join Team 3, I'll make you vice captain right now. You smiled and shook your head. No need to be vice captain. But that's your claim about not holding grudges. Wang Daming patted his chest to reassure you. I never hold grudges. Well, since you said so, Deming, I won't be polite then. With that, you instantly moved, burst forth with speed, rushed straight at Liu Yuru, and grabbed hold. One hand clutching her throat, you lifted her up. Seeing this, everyone in the hall stared wide-eyed. Even with her sexy 3-6D, he still did that. Wang Daming flew into a rage. What the hell are you doing? You really think I'm easy to mess with? You dare hurt my teammate right in front of me. Are you tired of living? One of Wang Daming's arms suddenly grew massive. He threw a punch at you. In a flash, you dodged with Li Yuru in tow. You looked back at Wang Daming, eyes cold, and shook your head. Just then, everyone from Team 1 in the hall stood up. Captain Wang, I don't know what happened, but with Team 1 here, no one messes with our new recruit. Wang Daming shook with anger. He was trembling all over. Who's bullying who now? Liu Yuru was about to be strangled. At that moment, a loud shout came from outside. Fair is fair. Either way, you can't touch our new member. No one can bully Team 1's people. Elvis and 2 others walked over. Bai Jingyu looked at you and smiled. You, I didn't know you were into that kind of thing. You like grabbing people's throats? Elvis looked at Wang Daming.
He seriously said, Wang Daming.
I think you should calm down. Maybe hear what Ji Wen has to say first. Right at that moment, Liu Yuru in your grip almost passed out, but then suddenly changed. Her body turned into a pink mist. She slipped out of your hand and started to recover in the distance. Liu Yuru sounded a bit regretful. That's a shame. Didn't think you'd notice. But, little guy, how did you see through me? You gave a dismissive smile. Women who practice dual cultivation GU arts always carry a certain smell. Everyone's face in the room changed at that. Liu Yuru is actually an evil GU master. Wang Daming was totally shocked. He couldn't believe it. Yuru, how could you be the way? Gave an evil grin. Captain, why are you so worked up? Could there be something fishy between you two? Wang Daming's face turned bright red. Nonsense, you're slandering me. Liu Yuru didn't even bother looking at Wang Daming. Instead, she just looked at you curiously. Do I really smell or something? Hey kid, want to come closer and take a sniff? After she said that, Liu Yuru even sat up a bit on purpose. You smirked when you saw that. You seem pretty confident in your GU vorms. Her body turned into a puff of powder and vanished. That's the power of the confusion, Miss GU. Let me guess. You probably fused another GU. The one that boosts your strength. The Hewan GU, right? As soon as you said that, Liu Yuru's expression finally changed. GU, when? You're now wanted in my bliss world. You're not getting off easy. But before you die for good, Big Sis will come for you. A perfect cauldron like you shouldn't go to waste. After saying that, Liu Yuru's figure started to fade. She disappeared. You didn't try to stop her the whole time. You're not ready to reveal any tricks yet. Even if you stopped her, it wouldn't benefit you at all. With so many people watching, it wouldn't be smart to kill her outright. After all, what you really want is her soul and all the years of life she has. Bliss World sent Liu Yuru to spy in the scavengers, most likely for the underground ruins in Galaxy City. Just then, Wang Daming was totally freaking out. He was still confused about what was happening. Why was Yuru writing ancient poetry? The Weiss joked with a laugh. Stop calling her Yuru like that. I told you two had something going on. Wang Daming's face instantly turned dark. So what if I misjudge someone? It's not like a level 3 zombie like you has the right to comment. Your captain's not here today. So let me teach you all a lesson.
Clearly.
Wang Daming lost it because of Liu Yuru. Squad 1 suddenly got tense. They all started urging their GU vorms to get ready. Wang Daming saw this and sneered, calling them useless ants. Level 3 zombies? Even if there were 100 of you, it wouldn't matter. I'll show you just how big the gap is between level 3 and level 4. You think you can teach us a lesson? Squad 1 split into waterfall formation. The fire element was unleashed in a flash. They looked down at Wang Daming from above. Wang Daming shot you a mocking look. All those flashy moves? But you're still just a level 2 fighter. You're no match at all. Your eyes flashed coldly. A water fire blast instantly formed in your hand. You targeted Wang Daming right away. After reaching level 5, your control of GU vorms is extremely precise. Before, casting the water fire cannon took a few seconds. But now it's just an instant. And the power? Way stronger now. Wang Daming didn't care at all. He just used his Kirin arm to block. But the fire blast exploded hard. A huge shockwave instantly blasted Wang Daming away. His whole arm was bleeding. The bones inside were smashed to dust. All it took was one blow. And the level 4 Wang Daming was finished in a second. The place went dead silent. Everyone stared in total shock. Are level 4 zombies really this weak? Liu Danao was locked up in the brig by the chief. All because of Liu Yuru. As for you reaching level 5 zombie, you kept that secret. Instead, you claimed you only hit level 4. This made the Weiss and the others call themselves useless. Also, the chief let you know that the person behind the Lin family is a high-ranking scavenger, a level 5 zombie. But before they could take revenge, the beast tide broke out. Now the whole scavenger's squad is on level 1 alert. Everyone's getting sent out to fight the beast wave. Squad 1 split into 3 teams. The first team is led by Zhu Yu, with Jiyu Wen, the Weiss, Bai Jingyu, and 10 others. They're the elite core of all the squads. It's a big deal you got into the core team as the newbie, but no one's bitter about it. You did wipe out the Ling family and punch Wang Daming into the air. Team 1's goal is to go deep into the red zone, clear out the monsters, and take down the Beast King. It's an extremely dangerous job, but someone has to do it. Teams 2 and 3 will fight on the edge of the red zone. As for Li Ling, he's way too strong, so he's working solo. Once everything was in place, Zhu Yu swept his eyes over everyone, deadly serious. Don't you dare die out there, you bastards. Soon you all arrived at the foot of Lizard Mountain. After killing low-level monsters all the way, you finally made it to the danger zone. There were so many monsters here. It was honestly terrifying. Tens of thousands of beasts were all watching you hungrily. Luckily, most of them are just level 1. Zhu Yu frowned lightly. This beast invasion is way crazier than I thought. But you were super excited about the beasts. You activated your green inner energy and hit them with a level 5 water fire storm. In seconds, a massive water fire cloud appeared, covering the whole sky overhead. Then burning hot water and fire rained down hard, slamming into the beasts below. The fire landed on the lower level monsters, and they howled in pain right away. Everything was dyed red with fire. It looked epic. You could feel countless lifespans flowing into you like raindrops. Your assassin talent kept triggering, boosting your power even more. Too bad these beasts were so weak. You barely got stronger from them. The Weiss twitched at the corner of his mouth. Xiaobu, just how strong are you now? Should we be calling you Big Zombie? You smiled at Zhao Bai. Without Zhao Bai's healing hands, that water fire rain wouldn't be this strong. Zhu, you didn't buy it. Stop being so humble. You're totally our team's third strongest. You glanced back at Zhu Yu and smiled a bit. Who's number 2 then? The Weiss and the others gave you playful looks. Then they teased. So who's our second strongest? Zhu Yu's face went dark instantly. He wanted to protest, but realized he had no argument. He really couldn't beat you right now. Fine, whatever. I'm number 3, okay? Just then, your face grew serious. Water fire rain only clears the weakest monsters. Now the higher level beasts are coming out. The words were barely out of your mouth when level 3 monsters burst out of the flames. Their eyes all lit up with the same rage. Leading them was a tiger sparking with blue lightning. It was at peak level 3 strength. That was the toughest one in the group. Then you told Captain Zhu, that lightning tiger is yours. We'll handle the rest of the level 3 beasts. Zhu Yu nodded. I'll deal with him quick. Then come help you guys. With that, Zhu Yu beckoned at the lightning tiger. Come on, big kitty, fight me. The thunder tiger suddenly flew into a rage. It lunged straight at Zhu Yu. Zhu also burst out with lightning all over.
He charged right at the thunder tiger.
This is a face-off between lightning powers. Jiwei stared at Zhu Yu. He couldn't help being a little doubtful. Is Captain Zhu really going to lose to that big cat? Even though he's level 4 too. I just don't think he's that strong. He doesn't have that commanding presence like the captain and little ant. Yevis nodded. I feel the same way. Bai Jingyu smiled. It's okay, I'll keep an eye on him. If he can't win, I'll buff him up. Zhu Yu originally thought his entrance was pretty cool. But hearing the 3 talking behind his back, he was so mad he almost spat out blood. I'm a legit level 4 powerhouse. Forget about Captain Zhu for now. If he's about to get killed, we'll jump in to help. For now, our target is those 6 level 3 beasts. These 6 beasts are Iron Bear King Bai, on the Chom Fox, 3-headed snake, Wind Eagle, and Beetle Nut King. Yevis took off his glasses. I'll leave the direct fight to you guys. I'll see if I can blow up a few. You nodded. Direct fights on you guys. I'll try to sneak attack a couple. Bai Jingyu also smiled. Direct fights on you guys. I'll back you up from behind. Shiwei's face instantly turned dark. Damn these so-called friends. They want me to take on 6 beasts alone. Can't you treat me like a human? Only Shiwei's world of hurt got fulfilled, seeing the 6 fierce beasts closing in. Even though he saw himself as tough, his legs got a little shaky at that moment. Shiwei gritted his teeth.
He started activating all the GU vorms inside him.
Suddenly, his body grew bigger. His skin slowly turned a steely color. His whole body got cold and hard. He became a little iron giant. That's the ability of his purple iron GU. Lets him turn his body into ultra-tough steel. Meanwhile, Bai Jingyu's buff was placed on Shiwei too. The 6 beasts all attacked Shiwei at the same time. The long-armed ape yanked up a massive ancient tree.
It smashed it fiercely at Shiwei.
Shiwei wasn't afraid at all. He swung his iron fist and blew up the tree. Right now.
He taunted the 6 beasts, beckoning with his finger.
But in the next second, he gave a goofy grin. Several scantily dressed beauties suddenly appeared and started dancing for him. Beetle Nut King swiped its frosty claws at him. The cold wind stung to the bone. Shiwei snapped awake instantly. He quickly retreated, but still got grabbed right on the chest. Shiwei, still shaken, looked off into the distance. That charm fox had just bewitched him. Before he could recover, the poisonous 3-headed snake snapped its jaws at him. Meanwhile, the wind eagle swooped down from above. Shiwei tried to fight back, but got bewitched by the fox again. Even his iron body was deactivated this time. Yavis and Bai Jingyu fully activated their own GU forms, trying to wake up Shiwei. Shiwei, snap out of it. Wake up, GU exploded. But Shiwei still stood there, completely frozen, under the oppression of grade 5 and grade 3 beast spirits. It's hard for him to resist the mental allure of that magic. Just as the Wind Eagle's talons were about to grab Shiwei, a flash of cold swordlight shot by. The Wind Eagle's head was instantly sliced off. Blood sprayed everywhere. The one who made the move was you, hiding in the shadows wielding sword bone. Lifespan gained, 20,300 years. Meanwhile, the venomous three-headed serpent on the other side also bit Shiwei with its jaws. Seeing this, the Weiss and Bai Jingyu's hearts turned cold. Under the venom of the three-headed serpent, no one can resist. But you acted as if you didn't notice Shiwei was hurt, and locked eyes on the nearby long-armed ape. You activated Shimmer Bone and blinked right behind the ape. A water flame burst blew it apart instantly. Lifespan gained, 18,000 years. Next up, only the Iron Bear Wolf King, three-headed serpent, and the Charmfire Fox remain. Iron Bear is slow and dumb, no need to bother yet. The Charm Fox can't affect you with your grade 7 mental power. It's completely useless. You stared right at the three-headed serpent. A chill flashed in your eyes. It's your turn now. Since Shimmer Bone and Burst Bone are still cooling down, you flew straight toward the three-headed serpent. The serpent locked its eyes tightly on you, waiting for its chance. But you hadn't reached its attack range yet. And you unleashed another water flame burst. This one packed a terrifying punch and slammed right toward it. The three-headed serpent vanished in the massive explosion. Right then and there, it was gone. You smiled slightly. The biggest perk of water flame burst is no cooldown. As long as your mental power holds, you can keep casting it. Lifespan added 19,000 years.
Now,
Shiwei finally woke up from the pain. Touching the 2 wounds on his body, he bitterly smiled. It's over. This time, I might really die. Remember to get revenge for me. Shiwei gritted his teeth and pushed Iron Bone with everything he had. He wanted to go out with a bang before dying. Glowing hot, Shiwei turned back into Iron Man. He charged at the nearby Ice Wolf in anger, hammering at it crazily. This desperate fighting knocked the Ice Wolf down. Elsewhere, the Weiss's gaze was cold as hell, and he crazily triggered the explosion inside his body. An explosive aura kept fusing beneath the Charm Fox's feet. And then a huge blast went off. The Charm Fox, still watching around, was blown away at once. Bai Jingyu kept treating Shiwei, trying to clean out the venom inside him, but found it was pointless. Watching Shiwei manhandle the Ice Wolf solo, you were shocked. Damn, this guy's pretty tough. Don't worry, Shiwei, you're not dying. You reached out and tapped Shiwei gently. In an instant, a golden light shined on him. His wounds gradually healed up. Bai Jingyu stood dumbstruck by the side. That's healing bone. Xiaobu, are you stealing my job? The Weiss rubbed his still reddened eyes and subconsciously sniffed, feeling sentimental for no reason. Then you stabbed Ice Wolf's head with sword bone. Lifespan gained, 31,000 years. Now only the dumb Iron Bear is left. After fighting for so long, Iron Bear still hasn't come over. He really is slow, almost cute. When you 3 looked at Iron Bear like hungry wolves, all at the same time, Iron Bear got clever and ran away. You activated Waterfire wings and charged ahead, fired off a water flame burst, slamming it onto Iron Bear's back. Killed it instantly right there. This is your new move. Close-range water flame burst. Basically works like a palm thunder strike. Lifespan gained, 43,000 years. Bai Jingyu sighed in mock sorrow. Looks like you think my healing isn't good enough. So you even added your own treatment. It's all my fault, making you work so hard. You couldn't help twitching your mouth. Where'd this Bai sister suddenly come from? The Weiss was super shocked inside. That last moment, he seemed to sense a hint of Time's aura. But he didn't ask, since geniuses always have their secrets. Soon, Ju returned carrying the Thunder Tiger's body. While everyone was cleaning up the battlefield, you went into the woods, found the barely alive Charm Fox that got blasted, and finished its life with a sword. Lifespan gained, 23,000 years. Next, it's time to retrieve my Windbone. to keep others from snatching Windbone amid the chaos. You decided to leave the 5-man cleanup squad and act alone. Only by getting Windbone can you make Flying Sword Bone and become the main combat boneworm for the next stage. That's how you'll truly have grade 5 ancient corpse strength. Soon. You arrived at the West Wing Mountain secret entrance. Right now, the entrance flashed with chaotic spatial energy. Anyone can go in or out freely. Captain Lee and the bureau director should be inside fixing the secret realm now. You remembered, the first demon king to break the Lizard Mountain secret realm was a fire-type grade 4 beast, the Sunbug. It carried the bloodline of a legendary ancient demon beast, way stronger than normal grade 4 monsters. Last lifetime, it took the whole team, all the captains and Liu Hao combined, to suppress the Sunbug. But now, you want to try your full power yourself. See if you can beat Sunbug solo. Just as you were about to enter the secret realm, you sensed a group rapidly approaching. You immediately used Stealth Bone and Conceal Bone to hide. In no time, 6 masked people in black reached the entrance. The highest among them was grade 3 Peak. The leader swept his hand, and all started activating the bugs inside their bodies. Parasite bugs.
Clearly.
They want to destroy the secret realm entrance completely. That would make repairing the secret realm way tougher. Even if they barely fix it, the entrance will stay super unstable and easily break again. Seeing this, you couldn't help but smile. The puppet masters finally showed themselves. Only those tied to the crisis 2 months from now could want to wreck the entrance here. These people are linked to that event. As long as you catch them, you'll gain something unexpected. Next second, you blinked behind the black-clad group. A water flame burst formed instantly, and you hit the leader's back. Water and fire power exploded. The leader and 2 nearby men died on the spot. You pointed your sword at the remaining 3, smiling kindly. Surrender or die. The 3 hesitated. They're not diehards, and clearly don't want to be slaughtered. They don't want to throw their lives away. After 3 seconds, you swung your sword again, and another head rolled on the ground. I'll give you just 1 minute. Tell me everything I want to know. Then I'll let you go. And I don't like being lied to. Both their hearts were pounding. They quickly nodded in agreement. Who are you working for? The 2 exchanged a glance. No hesitation at all. When Xianjie heard their answer, you frowned. Your gaze turned cold. I said I don't like lies. The 2 went pale. They were shaking all over. You're with Xianjie, aren't you? You were just trying to scare them. But their fear told you everything. Even when facing death, they still dared to lie. There's probably some forbidden bug in their bodies. Let me take a guess. Where are you really from? King Yan's Assassin Guild. Or Sweepers? The moment you said the last 3 words, their faces changed instantly, like you triggered some taboo word. Right after that, a bug in their minds began to swell. It felt like it would explode. The next second, a level 7 psychic force burst out. Get out. The bugs in their brains stopped right away and started to shrink. But then, a flash of light appeared on the bug. The bug started swelling again, out of control. Their master must have given the order. A strong psychic can suppress most bugs. But if the master takes control, it's hard to neutralize another person's bug directly. Just when you were about to give up on them, your heart suddenly glowed bright crimson. The bugs in their heads shrank fast the next moment, then crawled out through their ears and exploded. You were shaken to the core. This is the power of the lifespan bug. It can bypass a bug's master and command other bugs. Seems like the red bug still has lots of secrets. Soon, you learned all the info from the 2. They're sweepers from Unit 2 of Tianshan City next door. Everyone in Unit 2 was bought off by a top sweeper boss. Bribed them all, and each had a brain-eating bug planted in their head. The squad leader's name is Yang Tai. A peak level 4 has a purple gravity bug. In his gravity domain, few level 4 south can rival him. But Tianshan City's chief is an old-fashioned guy who only cares about people. They don't get along at all. They argue all the time, even get into fights. You ponder this. Unit 2 often works for the big shots. The police chief in Tianshan City can't possibly be totally clueless. So from the look of things, this chief might be useful for alliances. to be safe. You wiped out all the bugs in them with your psychic force. Directly killed every single one. From now on, just be regular folks. It's your only chance to live. Wait here. Someone will take you someplace safe. Then you sent a message to Baldy. Those two guys will be your secret piece, hiding in the dark. Not long after you entered the secret realm, you found traces of the Sunfire Bulls. Level 4 Sunfire Bull. It's leading the herd through the forest. As a level 4 beast, he plans to have other beasts charge first, sending them to wear down the humans outside. When the time comes, he'll lead his Sunfire Bulls to attack. Looking at the Sunfire Bull herd below, you toss out two ultimates right away. Waterfire and Waterflame Blast. Both are fire moves. But that doesn't mean fire can't hurt them. It just needs to be strong enough. In a flash, Waterfire rain pours down. The water explosion follows right after. It blows up in the bull herd with a bang. It actually blasted lots of Sunfire Bulls straight into piles of beef. Steaks, shanks, tenderloins, and tongues all over the place. The smell is mouth-watering. Just looking at it makes you hungry. The level 4 Sunfire Bull sees this and instantly goes nuts. Its body bursts into flames. Its horns turn red in a second, power surging around them. It lets out a roar and charges at you like crazy. Now it's in rage mode. Hey, I didn't even eat your beef. You're not dumb enough to fight him head on. You spread your Waterfire wings wide and soar into the sky. At the same time, two Waterflame blasts fly out. Boom! The ground explodes, leaving a huge crater. Smoke swirls everywhere. But after taking two Waterflame blasts, the Sunfire Bull acts like nothing happened. It's still roaring at you, crazy as ever. Since it's fire type 2, it's super fire resistant, and with its level 4 body, it's tough to even scratch it. After thinking for a moment, you decide to test your new evolution bone skill. Right now you have two main battle rib bugs. A level 3 Blue Sword Valley, and a level 5 Green Waterfire Valley. You choose to evolve Waterfire Valley. Start evolving now. Your eyes flash coldly. And you trigger the evolution right away? In an instant, a golden light floods into Waterfire Valley. 3 seconds later, a powerful aura bursts out from inside it. Waterfire Valley evolves with random elements. The element bone is all red. No one in the world has this yet. Evolution is possible. Lasts 5 minutes. Skill 1. Elemental Power. You can summon all kinds of elemental forces in the world. For attacks, defense, support, whatever you want. You can even use multiple elements at once, doing several things at the same time. How much you can do depends on your spirit. Skill 2. Elemental Immunity. Elemental attacks don't work on you. Skill 3. Child of Elements. Your body can merge into any element. Become any element in the world. No difference from the real thing. Skill 4. Elemental Annihilation. Fuse all elements in the world together, mixing them up, making them even stronger, and unleash a massive elemental explosion. Everything fades into nothingness. The instant the element bone info appears, a terrifying, suffocating energy rushes right into you like crazy. You feel a power you've never had before, like you could control all elements with a wave of your hand, just with a thought. But right now you're even more shaken inside. Can the evolution bone really create a bug like this? Something's definitely off. Then you focus your mind and summon the element bone out. Its real form is a clear sphere, just a sphere. Its elemental properties keep changing all the time. No fixed shape. It might look ordinary, but if you touch it with your mind, you'll feel a terrifying, unsettling power. The element bone acts really friendly and gentle. It uses elemental force to make a smiley face, grinning at you. Then it writes the word OK with its elemental power. Holding the element bone in your hand, you feel a sense of closeness deep down. You reach out and pat the element bone. The element bone instantly shows a satisfied look. You're pretty amazed. Are all red bugs this smart? You look back at the Sunfire Bull below. A hint of pity at the corner of your mouth. This bull really is out of luck. You control the element bug, trying to summon some water to put out its fire. But next second, a giant rift suddenly appears in the sky. And from inside the rift, endless sky water pours down like the Milky Way, crashing straight onto the Sunfire Bull. It's an epic sight. Seeing this, you're stunned again. You only wanted to summon a water jet, but didn't expect the element bone to be so overwhelming. It just called down a huge, raging waterfall. Beneath the waterfall, the sunfire bull is smashed to mush. A purple bone jar sits on top of it. 18,000 years of lifespan gained. Fire-type beast bone bug. Affinity increased. You twitch your mouth. That's it. Just a casual move and it's dead? You knew the red element bone would be strong, but didn't think it'd be this strong. By comparison, even a red bug's lifespan seems nothing special now. Suddenly you have an idea. Maybe this is your chance. Gotta use this well, while the element bone lasts for these 5 minutes. The plan to destroy the Milky Way comes from the underground group. Those guys. If they want to use beasts from the secret realm to crush the Milky Way, then I'll just destroy the entire Shishan secret realm. Let's see what they do then. Dear Director, you won't need to keep sealing things up anymore. In 7 days, the Shishan secret realm will be gone. Under the element bone's divine power, that's my promise. You turn into a gust of wind, flying to the heart of the secret realm. In this form, it's nothing like being stealthy or hidden. Those are still physical forms. They can be spotted and hurt by special means. But wind can't. Even if someone knows you turned into wind, there's nothing they can do to pin you down. Only problem is, element bone only lasts 5 minutes. You've tried recording this state with original bone, but level 3 golden original bone just can't record a level 5 red element. Soon, you spot Liu Hao and the others in the secret realm. They're collecting fragments at the realm's entrance. That's the key material for repairs. Liu Hao looks dead serious. Move faster. The level 5 demon king inside is about to wake up. If it finds us, we're all dead. Wang Daming snorts. Annoyed, there's just been too much weird stuff lately. It all started with that damned kid showing up. Team 3's Xiaosei jokes. Even as captain, you're still petty like this. If it hadn't been discovered early, there was a problem with your team's 36D. Something big would have happened later. Even dying wouldn't be enough to repay your debt. Right at that moment, a strange gust of wind suddenly picked up in the air. It sent Wang Daming flying. He landed face first in the dirt. The others all looked at him with weird expressions. A level 4 ancient corpse like you got knocked over by the wind? Xiaosei outright mocked him. Guess 36D really drained you dry. Even the wind can blow you over. Wang Daming's face turned bright red. He tried to explain, saying the wind was odd just now. Really weird. Felt like someone rushed straight at me. Xiaosei just laughed out loud. Where's the person then? If you're weak, just say you're useless. Why didn't the rest of us get blown over? Director Liu Hao frowned. After this mission, Wang Daming, I think you need a psych eval. If wind can knock you down, you might really have a mental problem. Wang Daming started shaking. So mad he almost coughed up blood. He had no idea how to explain it. Secretly, you fought hard not to laugh. Only the one getting blamed knows how wrong they are. Looking at Wang Daming, your eyes narrowed slightly. Still bad-mouthing me even now. A ticking time bomb full of hatred like him is better dealt with early. So Wang Daming, it's time for you to die. Then you quietly triggered the earth element. Right where Wang Daming stood. A crack opened up instantly. It was bottomless. Liu Hao quickly shouted a warning to Daming. Be careful, the secret realm entrance might be ruined. That could mess up the space. Get out of there. Wang Daming snapped back quick.
He was just about to jump away.
When the ground beneath him gave out, he lost his balance and fell right into the crack. As a level 4 ancient corpse, he quickly tried to twist his body. He tried to grab the stone wall, but it suddenly turned soft and loose. Then another strange gust of wind blew from above, pushing him even deeper. Faintly, he saw Jiu Wen's face floating in the air, giving him an innocent look. But the smile was chilling. He finally understood at that moment. This was all Jiu Wen's doing. Right before he died, he finally felt regret, but it was already too late. The moment Wang Daming fell underground, the dirt above sealed up instantly, like nothing had ever happened. My name is Wang Daming. I once dreamed of being a respected janitor, protecting the nation, and becoming a hero among humans. But ever since Liu Yuru showed up, I got obsessed with women. Started thinking the strong should rule the weak. Put my own interests above everything else. stopped caring about internal secrets, and started casually telling Liu Yuru. I became the very person I used to hate. I betrayed my beliefs. I deserve to die. Lifespan cost 13 years. Right arm's power improved. Ribs reinforced. Affinity increased. Liu Hao and everyone who saw it were all stunned. Liu Hao was especially upset inside.
He watched Wang Daming work his way up to captain.
He liked him as much as Li Ling. 2 seconds later, Liu Hao pulled himself together first. Daming paid with his life to explore a new unknown for humanity. We can't let him down. Let's keep going. You looked calmly at the others. It's all about survival.
He only had himself to blame.
Killing Wang Daming like that was like using a missile to kill a chicken. You actually wanted to test the elemental bone's limits, but the experiment showed elemental bones basically have no limit. Or maybe you just aren't strong enough yet to find that limit. Next up is that level 5 Demon King.